Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Happy Halloween Eve. It's the day before Halloween. I know a lot of folks are out trunk or treating, or some folks are celebrating today. Some folks may celebrate tomorrow, but to those of you who are here, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. How are we doing today? Figured we'd yap for a little bit. The stream's fine, right? We're not dying, right? Hope everyone's good. Sorry, I'm late. It's Halloween here. It's 1:32, but it counts. Hey, yeah, it might be a little bit early in Halloween, but it does certainly count. How are you doing today, Pander? Welcome on in. Also, congrats to Bach for getting to a score of 16. Sheesh, that's a lot of first claims. And hello as well to Wrong Chain, as well as Nyx of Shadows. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hi. It's going to be a bit of a chill stream tonight. Hello. Yeah, thank you for throwing things at me, Bach. Really appreciate it. Actually, let me give a proper shout out to Bach. Bach celebrated getting 500 follows the other day, which is super pog, super awesome. Absolutely love supporting the homies. You should go check him out whenever you guys get the chance. He does like a lot of Lego building and a lot of vibing, so it was a fun time. Yeah, of course. Who picked the wrong team? Oh, for the Splatfest. Okay, listen. It was you guys. You guys picked the wrong team. I didn't pick it. I just went with what the vote was, okay? When in doubt, blame you guys. That's number one. Don't accept any blame. Instead, blame it on other people. Smile. It's okay. I'm gonna be real. I literally didn't care about this Splatfest. Blasphemy, I know, but considering I've kind of already done the Splatfest twice now, in the previous two Halloween fests, I've won, so I really don't care. I'm a winner at the end of the day. Now, who picked the wrong team? Who won? Oh, for the Splatfest, fuck, what team did I pick? I picked Team Knights. Team Knights did not win. You know, you want to know what team did win? Big Man's team. Big Man, sweet baby. No, the ninjas, the team that we thought didn't exist, fucking cleared everyone. They wiped the floor with us. You want to know what's even more crazy? The popularity splits. We thought that Team Knights was like second popular. No, we were the least popular, which is insane considering we just didn't see anyone from Team Ninjas at all. Yeah, Team Ninjas were cold. They were pretty cold. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Kind of happy that they won. Of course, the most popular team was a Shivers team, which was Wizards. Team Wizards was the most popular by a fucking landslide. And I know that they had I think they won the halftime report, yeah? Or they won like the conch shells at the very beginning. They won the sneak peek. But at the end of the day, it's the battles that are king, and like, again, it's a Big Man sweep. Big Man is not beating the allegations that he wins every single special Splatfest. Every single one. Like at least holiday Splatfest, he wins every single one. Like, bro has won every Frosty Fest. Bro's won every Halloween Fest. Bro has won so many. He's won every Spring Fest. He's won the Summer Fests. Like, bro just can't stop winning. And you said I picked the wrong team. You know what? That's fair. I will say that we collectively were wrong because, again, I didn't pick the team. I let chat pick the team. It was left to a vote. You could have told me to join you on Team Ninjas. You could have done it. You didn't vote. Sorry. That's your fault. It's your fault that I didn't win. You know what's sad? I didn't even get to ruler. I'm still salty about that. And we just didn't have enough time. I was too busy trying to troubleshoot a stream that just did not happen. I was dealing with internet issues. Listen. I was dealing with internet issues. Give me some slack. Couldn't be helped. But I hope everyone's doing good tonight. For those of you that have Halloween plans tomorrow, I hope that you have a very, very safe and fun time. For those of you who are staying inside, like me, I don't have any plans tomorrow. I may not be streaming, but I will be vibing after work. I will come home. I will put on my finest comfy pajamas, and then I will make some lasagna for me and my husband, and then I will make some spiced apple cider, and then I will sit on the couch and play Pokemon until maybe a child knocks on the door and goes trick or treat, and then I'll say, "No! There's no treats here. Get out of my street. Get out of my lawn." And I'll chase them with a pitchfork. I've always wanted to be the old geezer like says, "Get off my lawn, you damn kids." Nah, but they'd be some kind of bold, because I don't even have Halloween decorations out up front. I know, I'm sad, I'm pathetic, I'm the most boring bitch in the neighborhood. Do you know how expensive outside decor is? It's expensive in this economy. How are some of you fuckers like having these giant 20-foot inflatable skeletons? How? Where'd you get the money? Are you a fucking lottery winner? I don't fucking know, but I'm not a lottery winner, so I don't got that shit in my yard. I'm too busy wincing at like a fucking a grocery cart of like $200. I'm like, ooh, how is that? It wasn't even that much. It was essentials. I needed to get cat food and kitty litter. It's the reason why I was late today. I had to go to the grocery store and unload all that stuff. So I do apologize for my tardiness. I know I said I'd start at 8. We started at 8:30. Whoops, is what it is. But yeah, I went to the store today. Got some essentials, your shampoo and conditioner, because yes, contrary to what you may think, yes, VTubers do in fact shower. At least this one does. So I got some shampoo, conditioner, got some food for the cats because they ran out this morning, and I'm like, my boys, my children will never know hunger. They will never know a time of need. So I went to the store. That was the main reason to get kitty litter and cat food. But also I was out of coffee filters, so I'm like, ooh, if I don't get the coffee filters, I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow morning. And I would rather not die tomorrow because I don't want another headache, except this time induced from a lack of caffeine, because I have developed a caffeine dependency. Whoops. At least where I live, it's a "I'm pissed off you even press the doorbell" kind of place. I'm in the kind of "you set foot on my lawn, you gonna die" kind of place, It's like Texas rules. Like you don't just wander on someone's front lawn, unless you were an invited guest. It's kind of that territory, You playing with I'm kidding. It's a neighborhood. There's gonna be kids, but usually, historically speaking, my street isn't very popular with the trick-or-treaters, so unless there's kids on my street, they're not going to be coming down here. And honestly, quite frankly, I think they're just going to go to the trunk-or-treat at the big church, like, down the road. That's probably where they're going to go. So I'm not expecting any trick-or-treaters this year. I have, in years past, stocked up on candy and goodies for kids. This year... Watch this year to be the year that they finally show up, and then I'm going to be labeled the house that doesn't give kids candy because I just didn't prepare this year. I don't want to waste the money, and I don't want the extra stuff. You know what I'll do? I bought Pocky for myself, okay? Went to the store, got some Pocky, and these little boxes of Pocky, they actually come like with like a pack of 2, I guess. So there's like a little package that has one little package and then another little package. So it comes with 2. So I could like give one kid, "Here you go, here's a bag of Pocky," and then just like send them on their way. I'll be the household that gives Pocky to kids on Halloween Eve. But yeah, I went to the store and oh my god, I had balls today. Chat, I had balls today. I had kahunas of steel. I did not give no shits. Apparently this store, I haven't been to this store in a hot minute because they've been going under renovations, and lately it's been very inconvenient for me to go while they have been under renovations because they haven't been carrying a lot of the stuff that I usually stock up on. But now that the renovations are, for the most part, done, I finally visited the store again because it's the most convenient store for me to hit up on my way home from work. So I go to the grocery store and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at my list of things that I need to restock on, feminine supplies, cat food, kitty litter, just bigger items, but they're more expensive. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, instead of getting a tampon and some pads, I'm gonna go get one of those fancy menstrual cups. I'm scared of the menstrual cup now. I bought it and I'm like, oh, this is more intimidating than I thought. Like, I just kind of threw it in my cart, like, I'll save money in the long term. I'll save money in the long term. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This is now intimidating. I don't know. I'm in my head about it, but I have it now, so I can't go back. So I will let you guys know. To the girls in chat, they're like, oh, God, she's got a menstrual cup? Oh, God, let me know how that goes. I will let you know how it goes. And then the other thing, for whatever reason, the reason why I bring up the renovations is because previously the store didn't have a lot of stock locked up. But apparently in the renovations, they have locked up a lot of things. Random things that you wouldn't think would need to be locked up. And of the sections that are now behind a press button to get associate, do you guys want to know? You guys want to know what button I had to press today? So of the awkward items that we're out of stock on, just so you know, I'm married, okay? I want to preface this by saying I'm a married woman. It should come as no surprise to anybody that we practice safe family planning, okay? Let's put it that way, to put it very PG friendly, okay? I had to push a button to summon an associate to get a box of things, you know the kind of things, to, have safe family planning. And I just had to push this button, and I'm just sitting here like, do I have the balls to stand here for this? And a sweet young lady, she comes up and she's like, okay, well, what do you want to get from this case? She was as sweet as can be. She's probably Apple's age. But, I know in the back of her head, she's laughing like, oh God, I've been summoned to open up the box, open up this case that has lube and pregnancy tests and condoms. And she's like, all right, well, what are we getting today? I'm like, that one. And she's like, okay, well, will you be checking out? I'm like, what do you mean checking out? This was the first stop that I made. As soon as I went to the store, I took the turn to go towards the pharmacy section because I'm like, okay, these are the top of the list of things that I needed to get. I needed menstrual supplies, I needed shampoo and conditioner, and I needed to stock up on condoms. Okay, those were the three big things that needed to get replenished. And I'm just like, oh, I just got started. She's like, oh, well, oh. And I'm like, we can't just put this in the cart. She's like, no, we have to check you out. And I'm like, you mean to tell me you have to individually check out people who are trying to buy condoms in this place? Do you want people to practice safe sex? Because that's how you deter people from practicing safe sex. I'm just like, first of all, not everybody's gonna have the fucking balls to summon a store associate to unlock this glass case to grab condoms. No, only people with balls of steel, i.e. me, would do that. And I'm like, oh God. So I had to check out at this is my first thing that's in my cart. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna check out with this and then go throughout the store the rest of the run. But it was a very uncomfortable experience. But I just wanted you guys to know, long story short, I have balls of steel today. I want you to be proud of me, chat. Yep, that's my day. That's my day. But that's in a nutshell. I had to do a very uncomfortable. 10 years ago, I would not have been able to do that. 5 years ago, not have been able to do that. Maybe 3? Maybe 3 years ago. Maybe. But God, you had to get someone to open a case for a new phone charger. And I'm like, that's insane. This store previously did not have those goods behind a glass case, which is why I was shocked. This is something we have to get an associate for now? This is something we have to check out with immediately? These are goods that you can't just throw in your cart and then pay when you're done with it? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I'm just like, man, I will not be going to this store again whenever I need to stock up again. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. I've been able to buy a 3-pack on a self-checkout and no issue happened. Exactly. I'm the kind of person, like, if I'm buying a box of, I am not shy buying a box of condoms because I'm the one that does the grocery shopping. You know, my husband doesn't usually do the grocery shopping because it's very inconvenient for him. I don't mind grabbing the condoms when we're out, but like, I don't like having to like go through a checkout and have that eye contact with an associate as they're ringing up my stuff. If I've got the box, I'm doing self-checkout all day long. So the fact that I had to get an associate and immediately check out, that's the only thing in my cart. I was dying inside. But I'm like, everything's fine. This is normal. This associate will never remember this event happening ever again. I promise. No one's gonna care. We're all gonna be skeletons one day. None of this matters. I get it. I get that they're trying to deter theft, but at the same time, they're also deterring people from practicing safe sex. That is insanity. That is crazy to me. Like, God, could you imagine them locking the tampons and the pads as well? I would be like, I don't want anyone to know that I'm on my period without me, disclosing that on my own terms. I don't want the random associate ringing me up to know that. I don't want the random associate that is having to open this box be aware that I exist and have sex. I don't want them to know that. You used to play a game with your significant other where we buy the most worrisome mix of supplies to check out. Now that's funny though. That's more of a game. And that's just like, it's like the awkward game or the penis game. You just try to like embarrass each other or embarrass the people around you. That's different. In case you don't know what the penis game is, it's where you and a friend say penis, but louder than the other. And each time you get louder and louder and louder and louder until you're screaming it. And the winner of the game is determined by the other person refusing to match the volume level or higher. Assert dominance and wait. Assert dominance and buy just one condom and a big ass cucumber you can find and look at them and say nothing. I'm gonna roll up with a fucking double XL eggplant. But yeah, I just thought it was important for you guys to, I know it was a TMI conversation. I just thought it was funny that this was me having to deal with this. I'm just like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, but God, why? But God, why? On one level, I'm just like dying of internal embarrassment. Like, me of 10 years ago would pass away, quite simply. But also, the other part of me is just fucking flabbergasted at the audacity. I'm like, does this really need to be behind a glass case? All the other stuff in the area, which I would consider to be items that are more stolen quite frequently, like razor blades and shit, you would think those would be behind the glass case, but no. The deodorants, not behind the glass case, surprisingly. Those are things that get stolen quite frequently. I'm just shocked. Quite frankly, I'm shocked. And I just feel bad for the poor girlies out there that are just like, I just need to get the fucking yeast infection cream, okay? I need to get the hemorrhoid cream. Nah, bro, that's locked behind a box that you gotta go look at an associate in the eyeballs for. And they have to know your dirty, shameful little secret. Like, I just, oh, man. You're out of lube, sorry, you gotta make eye contact with the store's associate. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Yes, sir, please unveil your finest prophylactic, my good man. I'm dead, I'm weak. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go buy the flavored lube and say nothing. I'm gonna push the buttons, point at the one that I want, look at them, and just follow them silently to the checkout. I want to make this I want to be the problem that makes it so that they undo this choice. To be fair, you have no shame, like, at all. Though it might be you being mildly autistic. I mean, props to you for having no fear and having balls of iron. Congratulations, Koru. But yes, your girl had to have balls of steel today. Not only did I have to look an associate in the eyes, point to a box of condoms and say that one, and then check out with that being the only thing in my cart, I also bought a menstrual cup today. I'm scared to use it, but I have to. So we'll see how that goes. Do you think they do returns for those or not? I don't think they'll do a return for those for obvious reasons. But hey, if it works, then that's me saving money. I literally girl mathed the purchase. Because I'm like, okay, because I'm the type of lady, I gotta get both the products. I gotta get like the super heavy tampons because she's going through it every month. Okay, pray for me every month. I had to get like the super exorbitancy tampons usually, and then under that I usually go for the pads underneath. I double up because your girl, like I said, she be going through it. She's bleeding quite a bit. So I'm just like, okay, for a pack of this and for a box of that, that's gonna be like $27. But then this thing over here, no, it's not even $27. It was like $21 total, probably tops. And I'm like, okay, so for this, it's gonna be like $21. But this cup over here is like $29. So like, I'd be effectively saving $10 the next time I'd have to stock up if I have one of these. So you know what? I'm gonna buy this instead. So I literally girl math the purchase. I love girl math. It makes so much sense in my head until I say it out loud. But yeah, I never understood menstrual cup. Like if you spill that shit, you're gonna have a bad day. See, I didn't quite get it either until I like opened up the package and was like kind of reading the diagrams. How it works effectively, it's the shape of the menstrual cup is like a bell, right? It's bell shaped. It's kind of like a plunger. How it works is basically you just kind of shove it up there, and it works via suction. It works like a suction cup. So basically, it creates like a vacuum type seal where everything just kind of falls into and it catches it. And then when it's time to go, you pull on the tab, and like the tab, like it's attached to like this rubber string, and like it undoes the suction seal. So you can like very carefully and gently pull it out, mess free. And then you just dump out the cup, rinse it out, put it back in, rinse and repeat. So at the end of the day, you're using less products, but also it's very intimidating. I'm just like, oh, I didn't even think about how the fuck this is supposed to go in. I need to like watch a video demonstration because I'm like, oh boy, how the fuck is this supposed to work? I think I got the idea, but I'm like, ooh, no lube, ooh. But yeah, if it spills, you're gonna have a bad day. I'm gonna try it at the tail end of the period because, like I mentioned, I tend to have pretty heavy periods. Like my menstrual periods are pretty bad. So I'm gonna hold off until like we're at the tail end. I'm gonna test out how it does, like how because everybody is different and like these products are, made for different people in mind. So if I have too heavy of a flow at the end of the period, then I probably need to go a size up, hi, hello, Akuma. Sorry, we're talking about menstruation. Sorry. Hello, goodbye. Have fun with your lurk. To be fair, you probably don't want sliding around. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the game plan, what I'm gonna do while I'm still getting used to it, I'm just gonna do the old tried and true double up method. We're gonna have the cup, and then we're gonna have a pad as the backup emergency. You can never go wrong with an overnight pad. Also, by the way, fellas, men who have women in their lives, or maybe you have a woman in your life that you are seeking to impress, whatever it may be. You want to know what the biggest fucking green flag is? Keeping stocked on menstrual supplies in your bathroom, in your household. Even if you don't have a resident female or someone who menstruates in your household. Being stocked up, big green flag. Even bigger green flag? You carry the overnight pads. Those are your holy grail item. Those are the biggest green flag. If a woman is like, oh man, hey sis, hey, do you have a pad in the middle of a bathroom with a stranger? Do you have a spare pad I could use? If someone gives me a pad and they give me the good old orange overnight one, I know this is a woman who is the most trustworthy mom friend of that I will ever meet in a stranger setting. Like, you get it. You get it. See, you understand. Google menstruation crustacean? Hold on. What the? Why does he look so silly? It's a heating pad. Wait, that's so cute. Wait, I need to get a heating pad. Oh my god, my mom had a heating pad and I loved that thing growing up. I need to get one. I need to be an adult. Shit. This is a good idea. Thank you. Thank you for... I'm going to put this on my fucking Christmas wish list, dude. I'm actually going to write this down. Do I have my notes anywhere? 07. Listen. It's the darndest things that are the most useful, okay? I like useful, practical gifts, okay? And whenever I think of something that is useful to me in my life, then I'm like, I could buy it, but I'm not going to because that's money. I just throw that shit on the list, and it's almost like, hey, what can I get you for Christmas? I'm like, perceive the list. Perceive the list of things. I promise it's good. Look, if you're someone who struggles telling people what you want for Christmas and you have people in your life that like to give you gifts for Christmas, keeping a running list throughout the year, big brain. Also, because in a few days, Christmas will be here. Christmas! Just a week away! To be thinking about what you want for Christmas. Be thinking about what you're getting other people for Christmas. It's time to get prepared. It's basically Christmas season. Mariah Carey has thought now. I have a significant other and she has periods that I'm pretty sure would cripple me. I just do what I can. That's very, very sweet. That's very thoughtful of you, Koru. But yeah, menstrual periods, they fucking suck. They are the dickens. And you should... I love seeing the videos of like fully grown men, specifically of like the military or cop variety. Like it's these little snippets, these clips, these small videos that I see of like pain simulators, right? They're at like, I don't know if they're in a convention or if they're just doing like a demonstration of their product. I'm not exactly sure. But basically, they get these couples together and like they strap them up with like electrodes, right? Like all over their body to simulate the feeling of a menstrual cramp. And one video in particular always sticks out in my mind. I think about this every now and then. It's the video where the girl does it and she like cranks it up to the pain level 20. She's like, oh yeah, this is what I normally feel like. And then they bring it over to this grown big military dude. And they strap him up to simulate the cramps, and they're bringing him up the pain levels. He's like, okay, 1, whatever. 2, ow, that hurts a little bit. He goes up to 8, and he's on the floor. Oh yeah, they use a tense unit. Yeah, something like that. But then this guy's like, oh my god. And then they get up to 10. He's like, you go through this? She's like, no, I do double that. It's like, you do double that? And then they cranked it up to 20. And he's just like screaming. And I'm just like, I don't know if this is a bit, but it's so funny, bro. It brings me so much joy. Because I'm like, yeah, you could crank that up to a 20 and that'd probably be par for the course. Like, we women are so used to the pain that we just build the tolerance. A lot of women have insanely high pain tolerances. So your eye awakening moment was when a female friend broke 2 ribs and mistook it for a period, and it wasn't the worst ones. Dude, I believe it. I believe. Look, the female pain tolerance needs to be studied, because tell me how my mom wound up breaking her fucking pinky toe. It's been broken for a while, and she's like, I got used to the pain. I don't need to get it checked out. I'm like, Mom! That's literally fucking purple. You need to get that fine. It hurt a lot, but like, yeah, I don't want to go to the doctor. Mom! I know you gave birth to a lot of fucking children, but Jesus, woman, she's built different, I guess. She's a fucking tungsten train. But yeah, periods, they fucking suck nars. You don't have to be anybody to understand that. Female, male, non-binary, periods suck. All the way around. All day, every day. Hey, how about this? I take my period cramps, I will double them and pass them to the next person, please. I don't want them to take them from me! I don't want to feel pain anymore! I am sick and tired of having debilitating migraines during this bullshit. It's like, only once a month does my entire body just want to fucking collapse and shut down for an entire week. Only women. Oh, man. What a pain. Anyway, shifting gears, tell me, how has your week been? Anything interesting going on with you, Koru? Anything going on with you, Pander? As much as I want to keep going on about menstrual cramps, I'm sure there are other things that we could talk about. You decided to go back to college. How's that been? Maybe, I think you may have mentioned it the other day. I don't know. I can't exactly remember when you mentioned it, but yeah, that sounds familiar. Is there any particular reason why you're going back to college? Are you learning something new? Are you wanting to get in a specific trade or anything like that? You're just going to go. You're going back for bachelor's of mechanical. Ooh, interesting, fun. So you want to get into mechanical engineering? Is there any specific like line of work that you would like to do? Any Halloween rituals? Yes, I personally, every Halloween, I like to go outside and, set up my entire skeleton collection in a circle, of course. I like to, get my red spray paint and draw, pentagrams all around it. And then I light up a bunch of candles and start singing some really, really throaty chants. And then my neighbors look at me like, what the fuck is she doing? And then I clean it all up and pretend that it never happened. You're terrified. You already do 3D prints and designs. You want formal design training so you can get into metal 3D printing and other machining. Metal 3D printing sounds so fucking cool. My brother-in-law is into that shit. He's into he's into 3D printing, but also he's really into the idea of metalworking, and he has gone on and on and on and on about metal 3D prints. But the math is a lot. Yep. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, don't you have to have a special program, and it's supposed to be very, very, very fickle to can I meet your brother-in-law, my in-law? That might be difficult, but he is out there. You might find him in the wild one day. If you go outside and you walk and you keep walking till you find a strange man who looks like he could be a little bit autistic, that's the guy. It's you'll know because he's probably wearing a Reinhardt t-shirt as we speak. You just described me. No. He's got the League of Legends and Overwatch autism. He's got levels of interests. My husband's family is so fun. They're great. They're so fucking fun, dude. Everybody's got some sort of thing that they're a special, really in-depth knowledge of. It's great. Apparently, I exist within a subtype. There are dozens of you. Oh my god. Just Warhammer Bros are a dime a dozen. Oh, you're a student. Cat is free. Oh, you have to pay. It's 10,000 euros. That's a lot of dollars. That's a lot of euros. That's too many. That's too many numbers. Did you guys see, speaking of too many numbers, did you see the fucking lawsuit that the Russian government is trying to fine Google/YouTube a ridiculous sum of money? It's like 32 zeros. It's like, what, a quintillion or something like that? It's a ridiculous number. If they waited a week, it would have been one Google. They should have waited a week before releasing those headlines. Yeah, a detillion or some shit. Yeah, something like it's a fucking ridiculous amount of numbers. That is way too many numbers. And basically how it works is that for every week that the fine is not paid, it doubles. So it accrues over time. And Google's just kind of like ignored it for the past 4 years. Like, that's the least of our problems. I'll push it off for tomorrow. 4 years later. And they're looking at the bills. They're like, Jesus Christ. There's no way that they're actually going to pay that amount of money. There's no one in the world has that kind of money. Literally no one. That's a fake number that they made up. That is a fake number they made up. They're like, you owe me $35 bagillion. Please pay it now. I will take it in cash. Hi, Leo. Welcome on in. We were just yapping. I was telling people about my shopping experience today. And now we're on this sub-tangent of Google getting fined by the Russian government. Is it furret time? Possibly. You could make it furret time. All you gotta do is start a hype train. You want furrets all over the screen? Gotta start a hype train. Ow, that hurt my face. Thank you. Appreciate it. How are you doing, Leo? How are you doing? What you up to? Oh, there are free CAD resources, but you're sure it isn't the CAD that you need the schooling for? Oh, okay. It's always the way. This is the way. Spinning. Although I do ungodly things for a permanent license like SolidWorks. Ooh, that sounds like that'd be fun. So, have you thought about like what kinds of things that you would want to make if you did get into like the 3D metal printing, Koru? Have you thought about what kinds of things that you would create? How's the Inkly? I'm doing good. I'm a bit crampy. Your girl's going through it. It's once again Shark Week for me, and I'm just I had a migraine yesterday, in case anyone was unaware, you weren't in the server, didn't see the update. I had a really, really bad migraine yesterday where I couldn't really move a lot. Like, turning my head to the left would, like, send my head into a tizzy. That's how bad it was. Like, it was like a sensory headache all the way around, like, ocular and motion and sound. So I'm like, I just need to, like, be as still as possible and with as minimal, like, intrusive noise. So in order to tune out my dearly beloved husband who was screaming playing Baldur's Gate with the boys, with their butt naked orc crew, don't ask questions, I decided, all right, I'm just gonna throw in some lo-fi, and I'm gonna do the one thing that I know requires me to sit very still in a very specific position. That's right, I drew yesterday. I shrimped the fuck up and didn't move for like 2 hours. A 3D model me? Hell yeah. I would love to have a 3D metal, not a model, but like a figure, dude. Honestly, I would just love to have a figure. It could just be a normal 3D print. I would print that, actually, and then paint it. No, not a burrito. A burrito is, like, wrapped up. I was not wrapped up. I was just shrimped. How's your dad? How's your dad? Actually, I saw him the other day. He said that he's good and he wanted to give his best to you. Oh shit. You waited for more people to show up, Akuma. Thou hast arrived. Your face hurts. Sounds like a skill issue. Papa Leo's doing all right and better. That's good. That's very good. No metal Inklys in jar. Yeah, I mean, you could put me in a jar if you wanted to display that. I don't want to know nothing about the jar, but like, I literally couldn't stop you. Jars are banned. And there's a ton of options, but it depends on what's in demand at the time of graduation. Like at the moment, I'm all about the PC case. Ooh, a PC case. A custom PC case would go crazy, dude. You just shaved for the first time in a while, so it hurts because face got softer. No! The baby face! Ugh. Hunkley, when he was training for his previous job, they basically had to ship him away to training camp for several months. And he had to be baby face, like clean shaven for the entire thing. Bro's a guy that looks good with a beard, a little bit of stubble, a little bit of aftershave, a little bit of 5 o'clock stubble. He was baby-faced for many months at a time, and it made me sad every time he had to shave. I'm just like, no! Your beard! Your beautiful beard! You have to shave for your costume? I guess you're gonna have to shave for the entire month, because we'll be going into No Shave November. Ha! Wait, plenty of time to regrow. Never mind, it's only shaving November. What are you dressing up as, Akuma? Also, let me get the prediction going. It's time for, you already guessed it, a coin flip. It's time, my boys. It is time for the coin flip. And boop! And ouch, starting the prediction now. Oh, what time is it? It's coin flip time. It's coin flip time, everybody. In case you don't know what that means, it's time to gamble. You pick a side, heads or tails. Put your money down. Slide it on the table. Slap that money like a huge fucking cock, okay? And let's just go crazy. Oh, you're dressing as Charlie Chaplin. Oh, nice. Let's shave Inkly. Hold on. Pause. I will not be debuting my Howie Mandel cosplay anytime soon, thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm a pass, respectfully. Wow, 10K into the wild is crazy, dude. Coin flip used to be Pog before, but now it's every time and you sleep. The magic's gone! Oh my god, Leo's quitting the coin flip. You have gambled away Leo's love for the coin flip. But yeah, it's a coin flip. You flip a coin, you get points. Is what it is. Blame Akuma! Everyone point and shame. And listen, I would gamble if it allowed me to. I probably need to start logging into the Inklypuff account so I can start claiming points while I'm streaming. And then gamble when it's time. But who's Akuma? Bro, use your eyeballs. Koru, use your eyeballs. Read the chat. It's me. There you go. There you go. All right, a few more seconds left on the gamba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just counting. 9, 10, 11, 12, and it's over. All right. Let's do this. I'm tired. I'm not actually tired. I lied. I downed 1 package of Pocky, and I have my Monster Energy drink, and I had a chicken sandwich before this. All right, coin flip. Flip that coin. What's it gonna be? Shut up, bot. Cease. It's tails! It's tails! Let's go! You win! No, you don't. No, you don't. It's tails! Your money! Finally, you win, Akuma! You win, Kyokoko! Well, good job. You did it. You did it. You bet on tails? Did you? Cause Cap. My thing says you voted on 2, Koru. You voted on heads, silly goose. You voted on heads. I switched the placements of them. I switched the placement of the text. I have held it in place for weeks and I switched the text. If you probably blindly picked the right-hand side thinking it was gonna be tails. Nah, you gotta read. You gotta use your eyeballs. You got tricked. You got tricked by the tricky witch. Yeah, you won, Akuma. Oh my god. Anyway, congratulations to those of you who picked Tails. You win. A round of applause. Yippee. It's not mean, it's Halloween. There you go. Congrats, Kyokoko and Akuma. Get furred. Hell yeah. We will enjoy this furret moment. See, exactly. See, that's why you participate in the Gambit. You can get a shit ton of points. But you got a Gambit to get a shit ton of points. Sorry, you bet 5K. It's okay. You can go all in next time. You would do it, right? You'd pour in your entire pool just so, you know, it'd be more interesting, right? You gotta go all in next time. It would be really funny to see the point total be over 100K on both sides. A high stakes Gamba. Wait, wouldn't it be funny? Hold on. I'm cooking. Hold on. What if, guys? What if we remove the Gamba temporarily? We hold off the gambling until 1.0, and then when 1.0 happens, you will guys will have saved so much points. You will have saved so many points that during the joyous day of debut, it will cause chaos and mutiny. That is non-negotiable. No gambling. But no. We say it's not no gambling. It's no gambling for a period. I'll let you guys save up for like a month beforehand, but like no gambling the month before the debut, whenever that happens, so that way you've got plenty of time to save your points. We'll make it a grand spectacle. We'll make it an event. No for a period, not my period. Pay attention. Pay attention. God, you guys are not listening to me. You're not jingle keys, pay attention. No gambling November. I like it. Paying attention. Hell yeah. Are you paying attention? You're paying attention, yeah? Paying attention. Yes. Very good, chat. I'm proud of you. I'm mad at how well the keeping works. It's a simple trick, really. All right, enjoy your lurk, Akuma 07. Thanks for the gambling moment. We'll see you next stream when it's time to gamble again. But it's good to see everybody. Welcome on in, DJ. DXJ, sorry. I keep reading your name as DJ. My bad, homie. It's a skill issue. Hello to John Roberts. Hello. Though your significant other uses bouncing body parts for the same. Oh my god. Wild. That's crazy. Hello, Nova. Hi, Nova. How are you doing? I'm sorry. Was it the jingle keys? Hi, Nova. Welcome on in, Nova. Are you sat? Good. I went to the store today and it was an adventure. To spare you the details, I had to buy something slightly embarrassing. It was locked behind a box, like a glass case, and it was the first thing that I was grabbing. And I'm like, oh, can we just not throw this in the cart and I can continue shopping? They're like, no, you have to buy it at the register. I'm like, what? And it's something that it should not really be locked behind a box. It's yeah. It's stupid. You'll have to rewatch the VOD to know what the item is. I don't want to repeat myself. You're scared. Think along the lines of imagine, if you would, having to buy tampons. Imagine having to buy a tampon. You have to ask a store associate. It's that level of embarrassing, but like a little bit more. It wasn't the tampon though. We know. People steal them way too much. Not around here, but apparently I guess so. Jesus. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, they're hiding the hemorrhoid cream behind the box. Do you want to know? Probably not. The resident ace. No, baby. No, you don't want to know. You probably don't. We'll move on at that. But I'm like, I'm kind of out of this, so I kind of need to get it, and I'm the only one that does the grocery shopping, so I guess we're doing this. Press the button, summon associate, balls of steel today. I had balls of steel today. I looked that associate in the eye, pointed at the thing I wanted, I said, that one. And she's like, okay, are you checking out now? Or I'm like, what do you mean checking out now? So I had to like, hobble my ass over to the nearest little small checkout, which they did it like over in the jewelry section for some godforsaken, because I guess it was the nearest available checkout, but I'm like, do we have to do this like in front of all the people that are walking by for this thing? Is this necessary? I am in the grocery store! I am in the grocery store! For those of you that are wondering what it was, this is so embarrassing. I was trying to buy condoms. I'm married, okay? They're a necessity. And I'm just like, this is like the only thing in my cart. I'm dying. I had to look someone in the eye for this. It'd be like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nova! That's what I'm saying! One part of me was like dying because I had to do this. But on the other, I'm like, why the fuck is this locked up? That is so messed up. That is no. Who's stealing those? Who is stealing those? Oh my God. I think it's funny how different women view buying condoms versus men. Most men I will shout it from the rooftops. Like, I want to be perfectly clear. I don't mind buying condoms. I don't mind having the condoms in my cart. Like I said, this was the first thing I was grabbing. I don't mind that being like the only thing visible in my cart as I'm shopping. Like, I don't give a shit what other shoppers think of me. But the people that I have direct interactions with, like the associates at the store, I kind of like don't want them to like look at that, you know? I was like, are we talking about how like Kroger locks their condoms behind like a thing? Because no, but like I'm at the grocery store. The store just recently underwent like some renovations. So like they changed the layout of things. But previously, these items were not locked behind a glass case. This case is new. It is new to the store. I'm like, why is this the thing? And for context, in this store, things like baby formula in the store are not locked up. Those are things that in other stores that I'm well aware of are highly stolen items, okay? Baby formula is a highly stolen item. Yet in this store, that's not locked up. But the condoms are? I guess they want you to be having babies, huh? POV of the store associates and every person around me.
Brother,
Right? They're just looking at me like,
that?
look at this freak
What's that, brother?
having sex and shit. Ew, gross. Shame the slut. It's the shame you into not buying them. But like, it's the whole point of condoms is for safe sex. But in making it a very public spectacle, you're preventing people from doing the very thing that they should be doing in the first place. Using anxiety to spike the birth rate. It's genius. Really, that'll solve our birthing crisis. That's what's gonna get the youth. That's what's gonna get the youth to have babies. Genius. There's so many jokes. What do you mean you want to be safe? What do you mean? Ew. Safety? Family planning? Disgusting. Worst case scenario, baby. I'm just like, bro, why? Why me? I'm not going to that store again. I will intentionally go across the town. Whenever I need to stop, I'm gonna go to the other grocery store where I know it's not locked up. I'm just gonna go to that one because there's never been a problem over there. What do you expect? A plasma television? Inkly do be like, I will be taking my business elsewhere. Like, I am dealing with it today, but never again. I award you my sticker surviving that experience. Dude, I deserve so many gold stars today. I did so well. Oh my god, if you guys haven't seen it, hang on, let me pull it up. I want to pull up Leo's beautiful, wonderful, amazing gold star. I fucking love this image so much. It's so great. It is the image of all time. Really and truly. Let me move here real quick. Let me show you. Oh god, not the lag. Ew. Anyway, look at this. Gold star. You get a gold star for listening to me babble on about that, chat. You and me both. We get a gold star. I fucking love this, Leo. And pets for the Brit. Thank you. I appreciate it. I deserve them. This is the best. Hell yeah. Look at that. You did it. I can't wait to use this. I'm already thinking of really funny edits to do with this. Like, a hater comes and like, you're so annoying. VTubers fucking suck. Just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have like in cropped off text, shut the fuck up. Or, gonna, jump off Hammerhead Bridge and like cropped off, Jumping off Hammerhead Bridge. You could replace that perfect star with there wasn't a tip star. Yeah, the janky, shitty star. Absolutely, yes. I googled it and the frequency of condom theft is actually pretty low, which makes it even weird. That's the thing, like, it's not something that is normally stolen, so it's weird that it's locked up. I'm putting all my stars in the meme channel beer. Fuck yeah! Thank you, Nova. Thank you. This is mine now. Sorry, you can't have that. It's my gold star and I'm not sharing. I remember when I was in uni and your friend was I remember when I was in uni with my friend to go grocery shopping and he tried to buy Kroger condoms, but they locked them in individual boxes and the cashier couldn't get the condom box out of the little lock box. Held up the whole line! That's a social nightmare. I would hate being there. Like, it's one thing having to ask the associate, hey, can I get this thing? It's another when you are holding up the entire line and there is an entire crew, a fleet of people behind you, looking at you, judging you for making them late to their anniversary dinner night with their wife that's on thin ice. And they're just like looking at you, scowling at you like, this motherfucker is wasting my time. Like, what person would lay down with this person right here? This absolute waste of oxygen. Who would do such a thing? You're just like, man, crazy, bro. And you're just like, I want to leave. Bro only bought the condoms too. So was it one item? You just stood away. I would be standing right there with you like, I am not a part of that. I do not associate with this person. Honestly, this person's like my Uber, but I'm thinking about getting like a new one. Oh my god, I would not survive. I would just, no, sorry, I disown you. Respectfully, I am not your friend anymore. We're having a friendship breakup. You remember the day so clearly. You were embarrassed that this happens. Like, that's one of those situations that you just think about for the rest of your life. Like, no one else remembers that day except you and maybe the person that was directly involved. But no one else there will remember it. It's just like, you'll be sitting alone at night. You'll be peacefully sleeping and then your eyes shoot open. You're like, oh my God, remember that one time we went to the store when my friend tried to buy condoms, but then the store associate had trouble getting out of the lockbox and then held up the entire line at the grocery store and everyone was like looking at him with disdain. Oh God, what could I have done differently? Could I have chosen new friends? I don't know. Welcome back. You got sent to ad jail, not ad jails. Oopsies. Noopsies. Oh my God. No, that friend I know, he 1000% does not remember this. Bro is proud as fuck. He was a religious Kroger customer. He had no chill. Oh my God. That's cool. Couldn't be me though. Welcome back from gay baby jail, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the ads. Were they lovely? Did they try to shill you Taco Bell or was it something else? Oh my god, not the ads. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Inkly getting that holla holla get dollar, that's crazy. Gay? Oh, okay, fine. It'll be all inclusive. It's all inclusive baby jail now. That's for everyone. You were distracted by stars. Perfect. That's very good. I have an ad. John Roberts. You know what the ad timer is? If you pay attention in chat, if you scroll up just a little bit, the ad timer is when Saribot says an ad break is about to begin. We run 3 minutes of ads every hour. So the timer, the next ad break is in 55 minutes. There's your timer. It's every hour. So whenever you get hit with ads, it's another hour after that. Big brain. Yeah, it's pretty handy just to have the chatbot do it. Because, like, the thing with the timer is that you either have to have it synced up, and I don't have Stream Elements anymore, so having that synced up is a pain. The closest thing that I can maybe do to that is maybe do what, like, Pirate Software does, and whenever the ad break triggers, it'll send something to mix it up, which then tells OBS to do something, and it changes something in the overlay, so it's like a big ad break everywhere, but then that looks fucking hideous and ugly in the VOD, and what if there's a moment that happens that I want to edit into something later? Now I got a big old thing that says ads all over my face. I don't want to do that. That's too much work for something ugly. What bot do you like? You use StreamerBot? I personally use Mix It Up. Not Epic Ads. Hello, Octopus Got Drip. Hello, you just got done starting to paint your minis and priming. Nice! Congrats! Hope your mini painting goes very, very well. Are you painting them any specific color, or are they going to be random colors? Personally, I just like closing my eyes, having the entire color palette before me, and just like throwing my hand everywhere and slapping that shit on the minis. It makes it really fun. A little messy, but you know, you never get the same mini twice. You lurk? Alright, enjoy your lurk, Nova. True, I get it, Gworl. That's me. I'm the it Gworl. It showed me Chipotle for your ads. It doesn't fucking exist here. What? I mean, it's probably for the best. Chipotle? Okay, I'm gonna say something. The white girls aren't gonna like this. This is considered heresy amongst the white girls, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Chipotle's mid. I said what I said. I said what I said. Lock me up. Cuff me if you gotta. It's the truth. It's fucking mid, bro. It's so mid. In fact, it's low-key kind of ass. I have been to Chipotle, like, I can count the number of times I've been to a Chipotle. I have not gone there very frequently. Every time I've gone, it's always because of, like, one of my white friends from high school. They're like, oh my god, let's go to Chipotle! I'm like, okay, great. It's expensive as hell, and it tastes like ass. It's mid. It's mid. There are so many other Mexican restaurants. There are so many better Mexican restaurants, honestly. If I want to get a burrito, I'm going elsewhere. Honestly, I'm going to Taco Bell's got better burritos. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Taco Bell got better burritos. And it's Taco Bell. How are you selling worse burritos than Taco Bell? How? I never had Chipotle. It's mid. It's honestly nothing to write home about. My thing is that it's bland. The only thing that maybe saves it is like the lime rice. The lime rice saves it. Everything else, because it's like a build your burrito bar. It's like the Subway. It's the Subway of Mexican restaurants where you just build your burrito, but like the ingredients are like a few days old. Your tortilla's just stale, and they never give you enough meat for some reason, and then they charge you for the guac. The chips are fucking doo-doo caca, and you're like, what is this? Yeah, the only thing you like about Chipotle, they add corn to it. I like corn in your burrito. Here's a wild concept, Octopus. How about you make your own burrito at home and buy a can of corn so you can add the corn to the burrito? Crazy concept, I know. Never mind. Someone get me some Whataburger now. That fucking slaps. Whataburger does in fact slap. That is correct. Also, their fucking milkshakes slap too. It's actually pretty good. The only thing I don't like about Whataburger is their fries are kind of bleh. They're always bland to me. I don't like them. I'm just not a fan of the type of fry that they sell. Like those big, thick fries that aren't the crinkle variety and are barely seasoned. I'm like, I don't care. Do you have Culver's out where you are? That does not sound familiar to me, so I'm gonna say negative. We don't have any of those around me. You've never had Subway or Taco Bell either. Ooh. You're missing out. Like, they're like the bottom rung tier of like fast food places, but they are a sacred delicacy. They're a sacred tradition here in America, wrong chain. There's something about them. I've never heard of Culver's before. I'm actually gonna look this up. Culver's. Let's see. Huh. Interesting. It looks like it's a burger joint. I've never been there before. Huh. Seems cool. It looks like a I don't know, a Red Robin type place. It's a burger. Yeah, the burger looks like what you kind of find at a Red Robin or something. Red Robin, yum. No, it low-key kind of does. I haven't been to a Red Robin in fucking forever, dude. I think the last time that I went to a Red Robin was like we were going to like a museum or some shit. No, we were going to an aquarium. And I was with my grandparents. Oh yeah, I remember this. We were going to visit an aquarium, and then my grandparents took me to a Red Robin. It was a fun time. It's closer. Oh, it's closer to a Steak and Shake. Now I have been to a Steak and Shake. Okay, let me put y'all on something with a Steak and Shake, bro. I used to do a lot of travel ball, you know, with softball / baseball. Okay. We used to, whenever we were in a city that had a fucking Steak and Shake, we'd hit that motherfucker up because they stay up late. Great for people who are in the baseball scene. But also, their garlic fries, their garlic Parmesan fries, oh, to die for. Hunkley's favorite thing to get from a Steak and Shake? He likes to get the Reese's Cup milkshake. That is his go-to buckaroo. That he loves that shake, dude. But with better fries, ooh, better fries and Steak and Shake, that's kind of hard. Whenever you get the seasoned fries from Steak and Shake, they kind of hit. Are they better than Five Guy fries though? Why is chat making me hungry and making me crave food? I literally just ate Chick-fil-A and y'all are making me hungry. Get out of here with this mess. When you went to uni in Texas, but where you went to high school and not Texas, we had Whataburger. So when I moved to Texas, everyone was making a huge deal about Whataburger. I was like the only person who I knew who didn't get it. I mean, Whataburger's like, it's okay. Like the burgers, I think the highlights of Whataburger are obviously like their main burgers. Specifically, it's not even just the burgers, but it's the patty. It's like the Texas patty melts. Those are like the cheesesteak one. Whenever they have those, that's pretty fire. But the fries are kind of eh. The milkshakes are good, though. You can't go wrong with a chocolate milkshake. I'm California. We stand In-N-Out over Whataburger here. I have been to an In-N-Out before. I have been to one, and I just wasn't impressed. I hate this. I hate to be that girly, but maybe it was the location I went to, but it was just mid. You hate Five Guys fries. Interesting. What the hell is Steak and Shake? All these damn food places. Okay, so in case you don't know, so Leo, since I know you're not in mainland America. Okay, so a Steak and Shake, you know the stereotype of like those 50s diners, right? They sell like burgers and milkshakes, and it's like, you know, it's got like the Animal Crossing dated like booths and stools and all that stuff. Right? It's kind of like that. That's what a Steak and Shake is. They're themed diners. And like you can see your food being made live right in front of you. Yeah, it's like a retro diner. It's really cool. And the food's actually pretty good. And I haven't been there in a minute. It's been a long, long time since my softball days. But back then they used to be pretty cheap too. So they were very ideal because good food that was cheap, and also they stayed open late. It was like the fucking home run recipe for the travel ballers. Does A&W exist over in the US? But yes, but they're usually connected to a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yep, that is true. That is true. Kentucky Fried Chicken's a banger too. In-N-Out milkshakes. Okay, I have not tried an In-N-Out milkshake. I hear quite often that In-N-Out is compared pretty closely to Whataburger, so I feel like they might be the same with like mild differences. What gets me is that some people have never been to Zaxby's before. I fucking love those places. They have some amazing fried chicken, bro. They got some banger fried chicken. The buffalo chicken sandwich is so good. Zaxby's. Oh, it's a crime, really. It is a central / eastern United States thing, but it's so good. It's so good. Think like a Popeyes, but like better. It's like if you had the good chicken plus the good tasting like fries. Like I don't know what they season their fries with, but it's like heroin, dude. It's so good. They have like the crinkle cut fry, but like they're super seasoned. They're so well seasoned. They're like it's delicious. I love it. It's some good chicken. It is. I fucking love. Are you talking about Raising Cane's? No, but I do hear Zaxby's does get compared to Raising Cane's. I saw Papa Meat review chicken sandwiches from different areas, and Zaxby's chicken looked like it. Okay, it looks like dog shit. I can agree. It doesn't look like the best food. However, it tastes immaculate. The chicken always juicy. And the sauces, they have my heart. The sauces are so good. They I don't know, bro. I feel like their sauces are as good as Buffalo Wild Wings sometimes. Like, I love me some B-dubs just as much as anyone else does, but like, oof, when I'm in a pinch, Zaxby's got me. Also, their salads are great. Speaking of fries, which shape of fries are the best in your opinion? Wedges, waffle, cubic sticks. Oh, okay. So my top 3 when it comes to fries, it depends on my mood. I have moods when it comes to fries. Usually my top ranking are going to be seasoned crinkle cut, waffle fry, and then whatever the fuck McDonald's got going on. Specifically those thin, crispy crispy McDonald's fries. Ooh, I'm gonna have to be controversial and disagree with you, Leo. Arby's curly fries are a miss for me. I know. It's blasphemy, heresy even. I don't like the curly fries. I used to love them. Now I don't. Anytime that I go to an Arby's, which is not often, mind you, anytime I go to an Arby's, it's just a miss for me. It's a miss for me. Those fries are called shoelace. Oh, you're talking about the McDonald's fries. Okay, fair enough. He gave it one of the lowest scores. The chicken sandwich, apparently, he went to the wrong he probably went to like the Zaxby's, like from the Addams Family, because what the fuck? The sandwich tasting like a hot dog? Did he just get like the sandwich? Like, did he get a club? But even then, their clubs are fire, so I don't know what Papa Meat got. That don't sound right. That's not my Zaxby's. Not mine. My Zaxby's got their shit together. Then your Arby's are mid, then that probably is the case. My local Wendy's are also hot dookie as well. They never get their fries right. They never give me ketchup. One time they gave me a moldy sandwich. Like the bun was molded over, and I'm like, I took a few bites before I realized, wait, that's green. Oh God. I didn't even notice. I was just too busy trying to chow down my food because I was sitting in that line for way too long. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be running late coming back to the office. I only get like an hour break, and I ate up all this time. I gotta eat on the way back. And then as I'm making the merges to get back over to my office, I'm like, why is that green? Why is that green? Oh fuck, oh god. And I just felt my stomach drop. I was like, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have food poisoning, aren't I? I felt so uneasy the rest of that day. I think I streamed that day too. McDonald's fries do go hard. Yep. You're a crinkle cut fan? Based. But here's the thing. Crinkle cut is only good when it's seasoned. Naked crinkle cut sucks balls. Seasoning is what will carry the crinkle cut. A good crispy crinkle cut that's seasoned. Yes. Unseasoned and soggy? Fuck no. Fuck no. But I think my bias towards crinkle cut fries may come from, again, my travel ball days. Because usually in the concession stands, whenever you're at a baseball field, your local high school baseball field, they will be selling fries and other fried, yummy, delicious things for the concession stand. And I have a soft spot for the crinkle fries, especially with that cheap-ass nacho cheese on top and, like, a few jalapeno peppers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know those usually come on the nachos, but I'm like, yo, can you put some jalapenos on that shit? Hell yeah. I love me the nacho fries. Bro, speaking of which, I learned so much about moldy cheese Lunchly situation. Against your will? Everything that I have heard about Lunchly has been against my will. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn. Look, I do say it is, in fact, ironic that, listen, I don't plan on this shit happening. It doesn't, I will say, what's been happening lately is not normal. This is not normal. It's been very fucking weird lately. No, it was Tonka this time. I do have the door open, though. But yeah, we've been having internet issues lately, and it's like, I don't know what the problem is. Because a wired connection, by all means, is supposed to be better than a wireless stream. But why is the wireless upload better than the wired one? Make it make sense. Even if there's a throttling on the cord, I should still be getting the top end of whatever that cord can handle. So I'm thinking, my working theory is either A, it is an encoding issue that is in an OBS update, and that's what's causing the problems because the computer is working fine normally. Or option B is a port is starting to go bad on the modem, and the actual modem needs to be replaced. Yeah. There are plenty of factors that can throttle. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the source of the problem is, if it's not necessarily the PC itself, and the connection is running fine on a different computer. Yeah, it could be the OBS update. The OBS did implement something fairly recently where they added support for Twitch's new encoding system where basically you can encode multiple different quality levels for the stream instead of it just being whatever you're streaming at, which is for me, it's 1980p by, 1920 by 1080p, right? That's the resolution that I stream at. But, you can encode it multiple times so it can be, oh, it's 7p, oh, it's 4K, oh, it's, 480p, you can encode it multiple times, but it's like a mandatory thing that you're running on your computer instead of on Twitch's end. Windows key, type command, hit enter. Once you get the black box, type IPC config, hit enter. This gives you your IP address. That's good to know going forward in the future. I'll try to keep that in mind. Although the funny thing is that that VTube Studio also gives me my IP, but it also there's a port number that is just assigned. Hello, cat. The funny numbers on my IP are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because when you tried to stream the other day, it worked perfectly. Yeah, that's the thing. It works perfectly fine in bandwidth mode. I'm thinking maybe for the time being, I'm going to have both the Ethernet and the Wi-Fi turned on, because normally I just have the Ethernet turned on. I don't even need to have the Wi-Fi card running. I just have it turned off. No, I don't have the card turned off, but you know what I mean. I have like the Wi-Fi switch turned off so it doesn't get confused whenever I boot up the PC. But I'm just gonna have both on. One goes on, it'll rely on the other. Maybe it'll even itself out. Hee hee. Numbers. If you want help troubleshooting this when off stream, let me know. Assuming you don't have others for such things. I mean, it's fine. The main thing is, like, I don't like how VTube Studio acts whenever you switch connections while in the app. Even if you reset the app, it doesn't fix itself, which is a bit of an issue. I'll have to, like, maybe try to look around on the VTube Studio community Discord and see if that's a known issue and if there's a workaround for that. That's the main thing, because I don't want to have to switch to a PNG whenever things go awry. But hopefully things will be better now. But yeah, I'm a bit miffed. I'm a bit miffed about a lot of things. I'm an angry girly these days. Internet problems, delays with commissions. Can I rant for a little bit, y'all? Can I rant? The thing is, you've not seen this on other streamers. I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, I just want to rant for a moment. I am so tired. I am so tired of having to deal with commissions that, like, artists that do not communicate, that are late beyond belief, and have thing after thing after thing after thing come up. I want to preface this by saying I am probably the most patient commissioner on the planet, okay? If you tell me that shit is going on, I will wait however long. So you got family shit coming up, perfectly fine. Take your time. You're moving? Take your time. Thank you for letting me know. It's the artists that just take your money and then they don't communicate with you for months on end. And then you have to, like, poke them, hey, where are we at with this? And not a peep. Or they'll tell you, hey, I'll give you an update. And then they don't give you an update. Or in the most recent case, I feel bad for her, but I'm going to be honest, I'm a bit kind of upset because of this, but I don't think, if I'm going to be real, I don't think we're going to have 1.0 anytime soon this year, guys. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to disappoint anybody who's been looking forward to it. But looking at things right now, I don't think it's happening this year, guys. And it's kind of a tough pill to swallow, because my rig artist, she's been going through some stuff lately. She's been, she's chronically ill, which there's not a problem with that, but she's been, moving, getting out of a bad situation, a lot of health issues, and recently she had a family emergency with her mom, who injured herself, and she's focusing on taking care of her mom. So it's not her fault, but I, as the commissioner, am stuck at the tail end of this, and I'm just like, it sucks that happened, but also I'm just stuck here with you. Yeah, big sad. This stuff can really suck. Yeah. And it's so hard, especially when you are a creative individual. You're someone who's in the creative space, like you're a content creator specifically. Like if you are a VTuber, having a delay/setback with a model is detrimental, because that's kind of like the focal point of a lot of plans when it comes to big events. Like, you can't exactly have a 1.0 with no model, right? And I'm just sitting on all these projects and all these assets and all this stuff, and I haven't seen a model update since June. This was supposed to have done, like, within 3 months. I started this commission back in February. It should have been well done by now. we're coming into November. And a lot of it's not the fault of Yuna. I'm not mad at her. She's lovely. She's wonderful. She's sweet. She's very skilled. But I feel like I'm reasonably frustrated. Is it selfish? Yes. But like at the end of the day, I'm just a person that was paying for a service and a good. I didn't sign up for the rest of this shit, you know? It's tough. It's tough. Especially when you're paying for, you're putting forward a lot of money. You're putting forward a lot of money and you're just dealing with setback after setback. And it's not just one artist that I've been dealing with this. It's been a string of artists with a very small select handful of exceptions. I have been hit with artists that don't communicate with me, that don't ask for any updates, or they don't ask for any feedback. The feedback I give them is ignored. It's just, I have been not having a lot of good luck with commissions lately, with the exception of like one or two. Yeah. It does suck. It does suck. And there's a handful of other commissions that I'm waiting on, but like I have now this new nagging fear that it's just the work's not gonna get done. I'm hesitant to commission friends who have open commissions because I'm like, oh, okay, are you gonna do the work or not? Is this gonna be we're gonna get this done, or is this just gonna be another thing that's on your back burner? So it's just yeah, fuck the artists that straight up ghost you when you commission them. Red flags, especially when they take more commissions without finishing their queue. Oh my god, yeah, exactly, Leo. I know exactly which artist that you're talking about because I talked to you about this. But yeah, while back ago, I commissioned an artist. They are a wonderful, very skilled artist. They make some beautiful art, wonderful art. I managed to slip into their commission queue right before they popped the fuck off. Like they were very, very talented and skilled then. And people were starting to acknowledge their work. Like they'd start to draw in 100 likes, 300 likes on every other piece. And I noticed them and I'm like, oh, they make some really good stuff. I'd like to see what they charge for commissions. I saw their rates. I'm like, oh my God, that's really reasonable for me for this price. Hell yeah. And I slipped into, and they had just opened up commissions. I had sent them a commission and they said, hey, it's like I was technically full, but I can slot in one more person, so I'll be taking 3 this way, but you'll be at the tail end of it. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't mind waiting however long. And then my turn comes up and, I give them my information. I pay for the thing up front. It's all fine and dandy. I'm just waiting for my turn. And several months go by. No response. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then they tell me, oh, we're starting this. I'm like, okay, cool. Great. Good to know. So they started the sketch. I approved. Well, hang on. They said they were starting. They sent me a rough pose draft. I'm like, okay, I like the pose draft. And then we moved on, and they said that they would give me an update within a week. That didn't happen. I contacted them a month later. They gave me a sketch after contacting them, but there was a week delay on getting the sketch back. The sketch looked okay. They moved on to line art. I didn't receive another update for another month and some change. I had to reach out to them again for an update after they had told me after the sketch that the line art will be done within 3 days. That didn't happen, and they didn't update me. They come back with the line art, things look great, look fine, look dandy, and they'll say, okay, I will move on to doing color and details. I will let you know when that is done. I'm like, okay, cool. Another 2-3 weeks go by, and they send back the thing in color. It looks wonderful. There's a problem, though. They got some details wrong. They completely forgot the pattern on my hoodie, which is not great. I'm like, oh, okay, this is lovely, but you forgot some things. And I pointed out the stuff in my character reference, which, by the way, is kind of hard to miss on the character reference. I don't know how they got it wrong. I'm like, okay, well, this is wrong. This needs corrections. And then they're like, oh, sorry, I will fix it. And then I don't hear from them for another week, and I'm like, okay. Like, oh, okay. And then I push them again. The recurring thing is they send me a thing. I'm like, okay, great. They say that they're gonna follow up within an X period of time. That well passes. I have to come back and poke them for an update because I make a habit of like checking in like every month to see where we're at on things. It's the thing that I've been doing lately to keep on top of all the commissions that I've been going and kind of reminding artists, hey, hi, I still exist. I'm here in case you forgot about me. Because that happens sometimes. And I just kept having to poke this artist to remind me, or to remind them that I existed, and I just felt like that I was just an afterthought. And I don't like doing that because I feel like I'm being a pushy commissioner, but at the end of the day, they said that they would deliver this within 3 months. We're looking at month number 6 now that this hasn't been delivered. I'm like, And then they sent me the revised version, but they still somehow managed to get the pattern on my sleeves wrong. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I had to give them a note. Hey, the pattern's supposed to go higher up. And I showed them, again, I sent them a picture of my reference, which is clear as day where the pattern on the sleeve is supposed to go. Like the top of the pattern is supposed to go at the bicep. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix that tomorrow. They don't respond for another few days. I have to poke them like a week later after that. And I'm like, hey, is everything okay? And then they send an update right after that. And then finally, after revision number 3, they got it right. And I'm like, cool, great, wonderful. And you know what the kicker of all this is? After I finally got the finished commission, after all of that, you want to know what the funny thing is? Is that they never publish the work on their public Twitter. Now, artists can do whatever they want. They can publish whatever they want. They did not charge for the revisions. It's just that they got it wrong over and over and over. It's weird because you would think after the first time I said, hey, you missed the pattern on my hoodie, you would think the natural artist reaction would be like, oh, let me like really study this hoodie and figure out what's going on with this. It got to a point where I actually had to take the blank hoodie version that they had sent the first time around when they sent the colors, and I had to edit that myself in IBIS Paint, finger painting over it. This is what the patterns look. I had to make them a guide with their own image. I don't like having to do that. It feels so rude to do that to another artist, but at this point, I'm like, okay, you're not getting the memo. Yeah, it was a lot. I'm just like, this was not a good experience. And the kicker out of all this is that this artist, they never published the work on their public portfolio, which tells me they probably hated the art and they're not proud of it and they don't want to show that. Or maybe they just hate me because I kept being pushy about making sure everything was right, which, that's fine. If you don't like me, you don't like me. It is what it is. But like, my issue was the fact that this artist, they wound up becoming very big. And another problem that I had is that during this whole time, they actively promoted having open commissions. They opened their commissions multiple times and kept taking in more clients and also kept making a lot of fan art for a lot of big VTubers and getting more and more notoriety and building, their count became huge. And it got to the point where their commissions, they're now charging 5 times the price of what I first locked in at. I got a great deal, all things considering, but I got a really shitty experience. Yeah. Yeah, remember that after the artist gives you the stuff, it's now yours to do. Exactly. And at the end of the day, the art's very pretty. I wound up getting an art piece from an artist whose work I think is great. So at the end of the day, that's a win is a win, but it was a painful commission experience that I never want to deal with again, and it's not an artist I would ever recommend my friends to go through, because if they were treating me like this, God knows how many other commissioners they were going through. I actually, the kicker out of all this, I wound up reaching out to someone else that had commissioned that artist, like another smaller VTuber who had commissioned them, and I reached out to them and said, hey, just curious, what was your experience working with this artist? And they opened up and said, yeah, this artist, they were late by several months for mine as well, and I kept having to push them for updates. And I'm like, oh, so it's the exact same problem as me, except I ordered a month prior to the other person who had their work published before mine. I'm like, Like, uh, uh, yeah, it's a matter of communication and the lack, it's the lack, it was the lack of communication and the lack of respect when it came to character details. That's what killed me. That's what killed me, man. It's still a situation I think about, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that ever again. And like, I have had the opportunity to work with some amazing, wonderful artists. For example, I've mentioned them before, I'll mention them again. Wacy, and a phenomenal artist. Criminally underrated. I think, honestly, they undersell themselves for the quality of their work. They work stupid fast. They are very communicative. They're absolutely lovely. Their art, chef's kiss, gorgeous. I love their art so much. I commissioned them 3 times. That's how much I love their stuff. Another artist I love working with, Patoshi. Patoshi, fucking god. I want to commission Patoshi again. She's so fucking lovely. I have commissioned her twice, and I would love to work with her again. She's so lovely. I think her rates are fair. I think her speed is incredible, and the overall work is just delicious. Good art, scrumptious art. I love Pato's rendering style. Another artist that I work with pretty recently, I don't think I've showcased the work yet, but it is an art that I'm really, really, really happy with. I will showcase it sometime in the future. But it was an artist that I waited in their queue for a few months. I was they let me know up front, hey, my commission queue is like 4 months deep. Do you mind waiting? I'm like, no, I have no problem waiting. So when my turn came up last month, they're like, okay, here we go. I have started this. How do you think of the sketch? I'm like, this is good. Need to correct this here with this hair swirl. I basically gave them some more references to work with. They're like, oh, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. They started working on my commission at 8 in the morning. By lunchtime, the same day, they finished it. Now, granted, the styling was like cell shaded, so it wasn't too difficult to render, I imagine. But it was just, so scrumptious, so wonderful, so good. Can't wait to show it. But, that was a phenomenal commission experience. 10 out of 10. Would commission that artist again. So I have worked with some incredible, amazing, wonderful artists, but I have also equally been having to deal with my fair share of just shit to deal with. Oh, man. I don't know what I hate more. Constant delays or lack of communication, or both. I don't know which one's more of a pet peeve. What would piss you guys more off? Not having people tell you what's going on, or being delayed indefinitely over and over and over again? What would piss you off more? But yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with some of them again. Constant delays are a human experience, sometimes out of control. Yeah, that is true. So, I will say a handful of delays, that's one thing. Like getting sick and then having your car break down, that's really unfortunate timing, but I understand. But like, God, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, it's a lot. 5,000% being kept in the dark, probably, right? Because at least you know that you're being delayed. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's the problem I've been running into. I've been dealing with a lot of artists that are doing a combo of both, where shit is happening to them that's beyond their control, but I'm not being told about it. I'm not being kept in the loop. And I think that's the big frustrating thing, because I like to have a realistic timetable, right? I like to know, like, hey, this thing has come up, so this is going to set this back in X amount of weeks. I'm like, okay, I understand. Or I love it when artists, that they have like an open public queue that is actively being kept up with, so I can see where things are at. They'll keep their life updates there. It's wonderful. It's great. Yeah, delays would annoy me after a while. Like, how long would you wait, though? Let's say your commission ETA is like a reasonable 4 months, right? Takes average turnaround time for a commission is 3 to 4 months, and you are past delay. You are past due. Like, it's gone over that time window. How many months past delivery window is too much for you? Because I feel like everyone's got different levels. I feel like I'm someone that as long as you communicate with me, I'll wait till the end of time, much to my dismay. Because I'm a very patient and understanding person. Like, I'm not soulless. Like, I have empathy. It's just my patience wanes thin whenever I'm kept in the dark. It's just, man. It's a lot. And, like, I want to be able to have the patience to give every artist grace. But, oh, my God, when you're dealing with one artist that's delaying over and over and over again, and then another artist, completely unrelated, say, hey, I have a thing going on. I'm just, like, in the back of my mind, like, oh, God, here we go again. Sadly, as someone who just got out of unemployment hell in the tech realm, I feel like my tolerance is just a little high right now. But yeah, no, it sucks just to be kept in the dark. Yeah, I feel that. I agree. It does suck to be kept in the dark quite a bit. But I don't know. Maybe it's the bad experiences. Maybe it's like recency bias. I feel like the recent commissions that I've been ordering lately have just been kind of like misses left and right, that it just feels like I've been having a bad experience. But then I feel maybe I'm getting too negative over the bad experience and not appreciating the good ones that have happened recently. And I feel like that sucks, man. It's always the bad experiences that tend to shine stronger too. Something about you're more prone to pick up on the negativity than appreciate the positivity. Yeah, something about that. Something about the human brain. Hello there, Wandering Swordsman. How are you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. We were just talking about commission experiences, and I've been going through the ringer lately with commissioning other people. And, like, here's the thing. I know, like, me, I did commission work for a bit. I totally understand whenever you have to deal with delays that are due to a person who doesn't do art full time as their main thing, right? It's very much the side thing, or the side thing on the side thing. I understand that. I get that completely. Like, for me, when I did commissions, I'm on an indefinite hiatus until God knows when. But, like, I have learned two things: that I am a slow artist, and people need to be known that up front. But also, I don't have a lot of free time to do commission work right now. I work 40 hours a week, and I do the streaming thing on top of that. And I got a large-ass family, and I've got a husband to feed and take care of and a house to maintain. I'm doing it all, bro. I barely got time for art. Unless I'm streaming it, I ain't got time for art. Yeah, shit show customer service. Yeah. You're doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm having a fun time. Just yapping right now. We're just yabbing while we stream. I don't think the stream has gone down since the stream went down, so that's good. But yeah, we were just talking about commission stuff. But the question is, if you commissioned an artist, how long would you wait past their deadline for a work? At what point does it become too much if they're not communicating with you? Don't jinx it. Knocking on wood, knocking on my brain. I was working with an artist that I do not wish to commission again, but I now feel harassed and I don't know how to get them to stop trying to engage with me because I can't spend more money. Ooh. Are they one of those types that, like, reached out to you? Hey, do you want to buy a commission from me? Because that sounds like a scammer. Oh, that sounds like a scammer. Like, I can draw anything. Would you like me to draw you thing? And it's the shittiest thing you ever did see. You're like, no. I'm at the point where I respond to those folks with nothing but memes. I will respond to them with custom Goku text. Because a real human will read those. A bot doesn't know what the fuck to do with Goku. Like, no, I would not like a commission. I would like for you to get about 40 feet away from me because I am ordering a restraining order. Leave me the fuck alone before I hit you upside the head with a bat. I'm gonna threaten a violence against you. Yeah, bot scams. They never quit, do they? I will say, closing my DMs on Twitter did give me a level of peace that I have not had in a while. Only seldom do I get hit with a graphics bot scammer, and it's usually from Discord, and I can smell them a mile away because they're not in any servers I know of. They helped you a lot with character design, but I need them to stop now. Can you just tell them, hey, leave me alone? There's nothing wrong with setting some boundaries, or just like leaving them on red. Sometimes ghosting people is necessary. Sometimes just letting people leave you alone is the best thing possible. The best option is to do nothing at all. Do not engage. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just stay still. Don't even roll the dice. Just stay unmoving. I've been ghosting this individual for quite some time, and it got a recently you there message like, bro, LMFAO, didn't engage but still wild. Dude, tell me about it. Oh my god, I talked about this recently. Oh, have a good one, Leo. You gotta eep. The tiredness fully caught up. Good night. Night. Eep well, soldier. 07. Everyone say good night, Leo. But yeah, there was a dude. I mentioned this story a while back, but I'll tell it again. So there was a guy on Twitter once upon a time. A younger Inkly posted something on her Twitter that kind of blew up out of her circles. It was one of those posts that was like, a collab spreadsheet that, it had my profile picture, had my time zone, and a bunch of games that I like to play, and games that I would be down to play if people invited me. It was an open call to my friends in my friend circle, my mutuals, if you will, that I just said, hey, if you are ever down to collaborate with me, and again, this was intended just for my friends and mutuals, like people who were already in my circle. Okay, I'd post that if you're down. Just interact with this post. Say something I'll put you in my spreadsheet. I called it a whitelist, but it was basically my spreadsheet of people that would be okay with me messaging them out of the blue to invite them to things. It was to help me because I don't like bothering people or imposing my will on people. That post kind of blew up out of pocket, and it kind of did well. It did numbers for an account my size, and it attracted a lot of people that I have never interacted with, nor have ever seen me before or interacted with my streams. I met a lot of cool people that are, cool acquaintances that I still are mutual with, and then some not so much. One person interacted with it, and, they followed me. They seemed chill at the time, so I followed them back. They took that as an invitation to DM me. Okay, interesting. They wanted to be friends. I'm like, okay, that's not quite how that works. They just asked, like, do you want to be friends? I'm like, that's not how friendship works. That's not a natural way to do that. I'm like, well, gotta get to know people before they're friends. But I'm like, I'd be down to DM talk. Yeah, this story. So I'm like, okay, sure. I'll be nice. I'll be cordial. Always ask to be friends. It's different though. It's different when you're having a back and forth conversation with someone, and then you have the line of dialogue. Hey, do you want to be friends? Or are we vibing right now? Versus cold DM. Do you want to be friends? That's a bit weird coming from someone who has never interacted with me before. B, has never interacted in a stream of mine before, and is otherwise a stranger. I'm like, okay, the post was just for a collaboration whitelist. It wasn't an open call for friends. First of all, and the second of all, that's not how natural friendships occur. It happens when you have a dialogue. Yeah, stranger danger. The weird bell was ringing, but not like anything red flag. Like maybe they just meant well. So I just kind of went along with it. I was nice and cordial with them, and then, as one does whenever you're on Twitter, sometimes messages kind of slip into the void. They go into the void, and specifically when you have Twitter Blue, like I had, some messages wind up in a weird little ether state. So when you have Twitter Blue, messages get sorted into one of three categories: your main inbox, the spam folder, and some weird purgatory state that's neither of those things, where it's like pseudo spam or people that, either don't follow you or don't interact with you. But it's usually where your spam messages, like the graphics bots, will sit. Like the group DMs from the porn bots, those get sent to the spam folder. The graphics bots kind of sit in the purgatory zone, and then normal DMs from normal users or verified users will sit in the normal inbox. This bro's messages kind of went sent to the purgatory zone. Dude's messages got sent to the purgatory zone, so I didn't see a lot of them a lot of the time. And this individual was the type of person that seemed to demand a lot of your energy. I feel like they wanted like 120% of energy, and I was like putting in maybe like 3% of my energy into going back and forth. I'm a busy lady, okay? Like I mentioned, I got a life. I got work. I got streams. I got a husband. Got a big family. I got a lot going on. I don't have a lot of spare time. I'm a busy woman. So I can't look at my DMs. I can't be glued to my phone having a back and forth chit chat all day long. Okay, time is money for me. Hate to say it, but that's how it is. So bro's like, saying, hey, hello, hi, and I'm not responding because it's in the void zone. The DM hasn't moved to a normal state, so I'm just getting constant highs and hellos from this person, and then it stopped for a while. I'm like, okay. Cool. Didn't think anything of it. And then anytime I had a post after that kind of blew up in the VTuber circles, like, it got more than 300 likes blew up is what I mean. Whenever I'd have a post that would do somewhat well, this person would be right back in my DM saying, hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello? And it's giving like weird vibes. Yeah. It got really annoying really fast. Because sometimes I would see it pop up and like the hello, I'm like, no, I don't have the energy for this. So I would intentionally ignore it. Was that an asshole move of me? Maybe. But I'm just like, I don't have mental energy. Yeah, we're getting to that part. Until eventually, a few months later, they said hello again. Are you there? Hello? Are you ignoring me? It was the are you ignoring me that got me. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'm getting called out for this. So, oh shit! Hello, Spark Star. Welcome, Raiders. Hi. Oh shoot, Queen Bee Mash as well. Double raid? Is this a planned raid? Did you guys coordinate this? Welcome in. Hi. My one mod went to sleep, so let me get taken care of this really quick. Make sure you guys go give some love to Spark Star VT and Queen Bee. You were playing Mario Party Jamboree. Oh, were y'all Mario partying? Were you Mario partying? Maybe a little. Yeah. Well, in case you don't know who I am, hello! Welcome to my little corner of the net. My name is Inklypuff. I am your local Wi-Fi waifu, and I currently am dressed as a witch for Halloween. We're celebrating Halloween today because, well, guess what? It's Halloween Eve, and I'm not streaming tomorrow because I want to rest. Crossing Fate as are you another Mario partier? Which one of you won? Which one of you won? Who had the most stars? Who got robbed? Who was the punching bag? I need to know all the tea. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for choosing me out of all the silly little VTubers out there. It's lovely. You got robbed! No, Crossing, no! You won! Queen and I'm now an enemy! Uh-oh, the misery. Oh my god. So what were the totals in the end? What were y'all what was the tally? Who had, like, I understand. I understand Queen Bee won, but how far was the lead? Who should have won? Who should have won? Hello, Saiyan Roki. Hello, Spark. Hello, Queen Bee. Hello, Crossing Fate. And anyone else that may be coming in from the raid lurking. It's lovely having you. Like I mentioned, let me redo my spiel. Is this everybody? Anyway, my name is Inkly. I do art sometimes. I play a lot of Nintendo games. So if you like Pokemon, if you like The Legend of Zelda, if you like Animal Crossing and anything else, and you like serial yappers, you're in for a good time. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. 5 stars on average, but she stole a 6-star. Oh my god, that's so terrible. How fun is Mario Party Jamboree, by the way? I was thinking about getting it, but I'm like, I need friends. My friend group, I don't think they have it yet. They have the previous Mario Party Superstars. We don't have Jamboree yet. It's so much fun. How does it stack against Superstars? It was great. I was fine, but 1 star Switch and everything went south. I have been seeing people getting murked by the Star Switch. It looks like such bullshit and I want in. It's a true Mario Party through and through. Better. Ooh. Yeah, the new Mario Party, I think it came out like a week and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken. You've not played it in a while. I haven't played a Mario Party in a hot minute. The game is hella fun, as Mario Parties are. Honestly, even the single player stuff is super fun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. What was I oh god. So for those of you who are coming in from the raid and you were wondering what the fuck we were talking about right before this. So, to make a long story short, I was talking about it, the time that I had to deal with someone who was like low-key giving weird vibes. I forget how exactly we got on the topic, but basically I had the TLDR block a bro because they were the type of person that were kind of like spamming hi, hello, do you want to be friends? It was kind of giving graphic scammer bot, but it was a real person, and they would only ever reach out to me anytime I had a post that did somewhat well on Twitter, which was always weird timing, and I didn't notice it until I had a string of tweets do well, and every single time the timing would line up. I'm like, it's always afterwards. That's weird. But basically, I felt bad because, bro, maybe bro wanted a friend, maybe wanted someone new to talk to. So I humored it. At some point, I broke down the barrier. I felt bad because I had wound up ghosting this person intentionally / accidentally because their messages wound up in the purgatory zone on Twitter DMs. So I humored it. And they're like, hey, do you want to do a collab? I'm like, no, I really don't want to do a collab with someone I've never met before. To be fair, I feel like that's a pretty fair thing to ask. You wanna vet people before you bring them into your space, onto your stream, right? So I usually like to vibe check people by getting to know them, through open public discords or through their streams, like in their own streaming spaces, yeah. And I opted, well, we could probably talk through Discord. And so we exchanged Discords, and the conversation seemed nice and cordial, and they wanted to play. Eventually, we arranged a day to play Minecraft together. Vet them like a puppy? Almost. It's more like a vibe check, if anything else, just to see if you've got compatible personalities, because sometimes a person can be really, really cool, and you may get along really well, but, like, maybe your content styles don't really mesh well, so you could, by vibe checking with someone in a Discord VC, you can kind of like get a gauge to see how well your content styles and your personalities mesh if you're not super familiar with one another. But your name's Spark. You're into Sonic stuff, Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, yada yada. Hell yeah! Have you picked up the new Sonic game? If you end up getting the game, we'd love to play with. Hell yeah! I'll have to check you guys out and get a read for you guys, but you seem like such a sweet and lovely bunch. Actually, before I forget, because I am a chronicle forgetter of things, let me do. Oh my god, I can see that you love Sonic because your profile picture and banner's so fucking cool, Spark. Hold on. That's so cool, dude. That's hell yeah. Dude, I love the Sonic OCs. I love Sonic characters. I love seeing them as VTubers. It's so fucking cool, man. Yes, you do. Make sure I check everybody out. Yeah, of course. I sometimes forget to hit the button sometimes. I am dumb. Pardon me. But where was I? I have ADHD. In case anyone is wondering why I get sidetracked from stories, it happens. This is normal. Where was I? Think, Inkly. Train of thought. Where was it? Guy. Person. Fuck. I Inkly, ADHD, it's not possible. Shut you. Oh, yeah. So we arranged a day to play Minecraft together. They scheduled a day. Like, how does this day work? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Sure. I was low-key because I'm, contrary to what you may believe about me, how I act on stream, I'm an introverted person by nature. I tend to be a little bit nervous when it comes to new interactions and calls with people. I get nervous being on call with people that I've been friends with for a while. I don't know, Did they use the 1 week rule? They gave it like a 5-day thing. I'm like, okay, sure. They scheduled it for after work, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we scheduled a day to play Minecraft together. And come the day of Minecraft, I'm chilling at work, and they're kind of like DMing me, asking, hello, hey, are you there? But like we're in the middle of a conversation. It was just kind of like, I'm at work right now. I can't be at my phone all day. So it was just kind of like giving like, you can't like keep demanding you can't demand constant attention from a person, especially when they're an adult and they've got like a whole life going on, Yeah, pushing it given the high situation. Yeah, exactly. So, day of, I was low-key kind of dreading this whole thing because I'm like, I really don't want to do this, but I feel bad for the person, so I'm just going to follow through. I'll do it for the plot. But then, during my lunch break at work, like, I had like this sense of unease, like the sixth sense, if you will, felt the Holy Spirit wash over me. And I'm like, I should have like done background check on this person. I should have like, at least like at / username to see if anybody has said anything about this person being problematic before. And I search the name and a result comes up from a different username. And it's a whole litany report call out of this person being weird, doxing people, scamming artists. It's the whole 9 yards. It's the holy grail of call-outs. And I'm like, ain't no way. The big problem with this person is that they have a propensity to schedule surprise collabs on people. They will get a person in a Discord call together and play a game together and do a surprise impromptu collab without the other person knowing that they're on stream. That is a big fucking no-no. You always, when it comes to collabs, you plan it. You get consent. Both parties are aware that that is a thing that is happening because a hangout space playing a game together casually is very different from streaming a game and broadcasting that to a live audience. That is a very different ball game. And to not ask a person for their consent and just put them live, that's a fucking red flag. That's crossing a line. That's disrespecting the other person. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, wait a minute. If this person schedules impromptu collabs, what are the odds their schedule lines up with when we're supposed to hang out? I checked their stream schedule that they published. When I tell you they scheduled Minecraft for the same time we were hanging out, I'm like, oh, hell nah! Hell nah! I'm like, I'm fucking out of this bitch. But before that, because it was a different username, I decided to do the least petty thing possible. I grabbed a link to the post and sent it to them. I sent it to them via DM on Discord, and I just did a simple, is this you? Now, should I have done that? Probably not. Was that a little petty? Yes. But in my head, it was so fucking funny. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do that first. Well, lesson learned, always vibe check someone before you agree to be friends with them or hang out with them or stream with them, obviously. I'm confused because these people know that the internet is forever. I know. The things that you do will follow you forever and ever and ever. But yeah, long story short, vibe check people. Vibe checking is so fucking important as a content creator, and don't just let anyone in your space. If you are a new content creator, if you are an old content creator, you're someone who struggles with social interactions or, dealing with other people, you don't have to loan your space to anybody. You don't let anyone make you feel bad for not having the time or energy to invest in them, because at the end of the day, our time is finite. We ain't got a lot of it. We can't be friends with everybody. Much as we would like to, we can't be friends with it. It's just not possible. It's not humanly possible. You know? Can't spread yourself too thin, because us creators, we're spread thin plenty already. But yeah, long story short, vibe check people, and maybe the people that keep saying, hey, hello, hi, are maybe reaching out with not your best interests in mind. Smile. But yeah, I don't know why. I get a personal ick from people who constantly DM me asking what I'm doing. What's up? Hi, hello. They see that I'm online, and the first thing that they do is DM me. I'm like, Then you are the reason why I go on invisible mode. Is that awful of me? Sure, but like I will respond when I have the mental time and bandwidth, okay? I will do it in my own time, but until then, don't push me for it. That's how you push the introvert away. You be pushy, you push them away. The guy who integrated tracking if users are active on X social media should lose his job. Just take away his knee-having privileges. Just take them away. Nope. You do not have knees, sir. Take away his shins. Take away his striped socks. Take away his thigh highs. No legs. Bro is not walking. He will not set foot in a kitchen to cook ever again. Another feature integrated by a man. See the problem? The problem is men. Men. I fall into the category of just saying hi and not good at social shit. These kinds of people give me a bad name. See, folks like you, Koru, I don't think there's a problem with just saying hello. That's fine. But the excessive hi, hello, are you there? Are you ignoring me? Over and over and over again? Like, bro, if they haven't responded to you within a week, that should be your answer. If they haven't responded to you in a whole week, yeah. A few hours? No, that's not indicative. But you should know by the end of the week. You should know by the end of the business week, you know? But like I said, I'm someone who is introverted and also the ADHD. I have object permanence. That goes with people as well as messages. Sometimes things slip my brain. If it is a friend, someone I'm already friends with, and I don't respond, nothing personal. It literally probably slipped my mind, or I had made the note, I'll reply to this as soon as possible. I'm formulating a reply right now, and then I'm at work and I get a call and it just completely shatters my entire train of thought. Close my phone, answer the call. Thank you for calling so-and-so. How can I help you? And then I'm going on and back and forth with a fucking grandma about a problem for 5 minutes, and then by the time that call is done, I'm like, who am I? What was I doing? Oh, let me go to fucking Blue Sky. I say hi or have a specific question via DM. You just ask it and they'll get it. Yeah, exactly. It's folks that lead with the hi, hello, like the strangers, but they have nothing to add to it. I'm just like, are you a bot? What's happening right now? What are we doing? Like usually when you're going on a back and forth with someone, yeah, explain pleasantries, but what's the nature of this conversation? I don't have time for casual conversation a lot of the time. It's usually business, collab, or you can send me you want to be friends with me? Send me memes. Send me you saw a funny little thing on TikTok and it made you think of me? Send it to me. That's how we start a fucking friendship and a conversation, okay? There's natural ways to do it and unnatural ways to do it. The most reliable friendships I have are the ones where we mutually understand that we will exactly. And see, I don't have friendship decay. I'm not someone that believes in friendship decay, okay? A lot of my closest friends are people who also struggle with the ADHDs. And like, we will pick up exactly where we left off. Like nothing ever happened. No time has passed. No friendship decay. No negative points. It's just vibes all the way through. Yeah, the hi hello's giving 13-year-old who got their phone energy. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it, DX. Wait, what time is it? Oh shit, we've been yapping for this long? Guys, we were supposed to play Animal Crossing. Oopsies! To be fair, my time is thrown all out of whack because we did have a stream crash, so my uptime is fucked. Chatting, you know what? We'll do some chatting tonight because the thing that I saw that I wanted to do, it is really cool. Maybe we might be able to do it on Friday. I think we can do it. We can do it on Friday. Yeah, we'll do it on Friday. Yeah, just chatting streams are nice. We're just vibing tonight. We'll chat the whole stream. You know what? I need to do just more gabbing streams like this. You know what I should do? What we should do sometime is a React Andy stream. Uh-oh, ad break, wee woo. We should do a React Andy stream. I need to figure out how to do media share so that way you guys can send things and then I can just React Andy. I feel like it'd be fun to do a React Andy thing, like a you laugh, you lose challenge. You love art streams? Hell yeah. Art streams are good too, but those are also like yapping streams light. Hell yeah. You love hanging out with your friends or stuff just outside of streaming stuff. And even then we're both busy. It could be months apart and you still all be good. Yeah, exactly. See, you get it, Spark. You get me. You feel me. It's you know, this is why I love being friends with other streamer friends who have the same kind of problems I do, aka ADHD or autism. We get it. We're on the same wavelength. Yes, we are spread so thin and our minds are scrambled and we're running around like a bunch of chickens with our heads cut off, but we get it. Not the ads! Sorry, we do them every hour. It's that time already. Hey guys, can you believe it? Christmas! Just a week away! Christmas! Yay! 走れそれよ風のように月見原をペロルペロル It's time! Time to bust out your Christmas hats! Time to bust out them snowshoes! Is Inkly gonna show up in the next stream with a Santa hat? Is that the seasonal costume? I wouldn't do that to you. That'd be diabolical. It would be funny, though. It would be funny. Do you know how much work it takes to change an entire stream overlay? Do you fucking know how long it takes? This shit takes so much fucking time. Do you think I have the time for that? No. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? While I'm offline? I'm gonna be chilling on the couch, playing Pokemon. I will not be walking in this room other than to archive VODs. Count my words. Mark my words. Last year, I got so much fucking hate. I got so much flack last year for setting up my Christmas overlays way too early. Listen, I saw a really cute overlay set on Etsy. Okay, it was a very cute pack. I bought it like November 5th, got it set up November 6th and 7th, and by the next time I streamed, it was ready to go. And then everyone's like, why is it Christmas? Christmas doesn't start till after Thanksgiving, you fucking bitch. How dare you? The audacity of this woman. You have no model and it's still hell to change your overlay completely over. Exactly. See, what I do, let me put you on some sauce. My fellow streamers, my VTuber friends, do you like having seasonal overlays, but you hate setting them up because doing your stream deck shit is a nightmare? Let me put you on some shit. Let me put you on game real quick. Have an entire section, like a subsection, dedicated to seasonal overlays that are separate from your normal chatting other overlays, like your standard ones. Keep them separate section. You can divide them with another scene that's like a divider scene that's a blank scene, right? Okay. you have a seasonal scene selection. And that way, you only have to set it up on your Stream Deck once. Make a new Stream Deck profile that's a duplicate copy. So you have your normal one and you have your seasonal one. So when it's seasonal time, you switch between them back and forth. Okay? The only problem is when you're switching from Halloween to Christmas stuff, because the time gap between them is so soon and so sudden that it's like, unless you have a generic fall one, you're either A, going back to your normal overlays, or you're going straight into Christmas. It's one of the two, and there's never an in-between. You're in the slowest process of updating your overlays. You want to know something funny about me? I have had my 1.0 overlays since February. That they have been set up in my OBS for months. They have been in this fucking program for months. I like being a prepared girly to the detriment of my poor laptop that like renders all of these halfway. Oops. How many overlays do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Where is it? 22, 23, 24. No. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 overlays. Not counting the blank dividers, because I like to keep it nice and organized. Folders win, OBS. Folders win. Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you think I'm insane? I actually have a copy that I regularly update like every month. Put it to my drive and I back it up. I have it like installed on my gaming PC. Anytime I open up OBS on the gaming PC, it fucking screams at me like, we don't have these images in our computer. And I click X and ignore it every time, because eventually I'll get around to it, but today's not the day. Yes, ma'am, I do think you're insane. No, I'm organized. Like I said, I have a seasonal section. I have I call it my legacy section, which is basically all the normal standard overlays. I have the 1.0 section that's further down below, so I don't accidentally click into it. I have my not used as much section, which consists of karaoke from last year, a recording scene, which is now defunct. I don't record things from the laptop. I have a screenshot mode, which I don't use, and a Discord mode, which I never use. And then, of course, I have my essentials. They're basically nested scenes, but they're essentials. I have my live 2D model scene, which basically just has this model and tits in it, so that way they're always lined up every time. I have my PNG model scene, same concept, but different execution. I have my voice meter audio group section, which just has all my audio sources, and I just like drop that everywhere. And then of course I have my recent activities. Oh, that's like my those are my stream labels. Got it. And then I've got all the extra nested scenes that are kind of just here, there, and everywhere that I just paste in other scenes. Makes it easier. If it works, it works. Exact. I am a nested scene girly. Show of hands. How many of you would like a tutorial one day of like a breakdown of like streamer / OBS / VTuber specific tips and setup? Because I realized over time I wound up developing quite a complex system that's very practical and very useful. But like, you know, I had to hodgepodge it together with sheer determination, glue, and the occasional tutorial that I picked up on the way. The tutorials are like the hitchhikers that you see on your road trip. You're like, oh, that's neat. I'll add that to the road trip. I've been doing your own thing that works, but I would like information. Yeah, having shared information. Here's the thing. I pick up a lot of things from other creators who explain things in a way that's a lot better than me. However, a lot of I had to tweak some things because it's not VTuber centric. It's more for like IRL cam streamers. And I don't know if you noticed, I'm not an IRL cam streamer. I'm a fucking VTuber. So I got to do things a little bit differently sometimes. But yeah, my poor PC, I'm pretty sure this is not normal for OBS, but my OBS, whenever it's running and doing a stream, it usually bounces between 20% CPU usage to like 15% CPU usage. It kind of fluctuates. I'm sure that is really high end for OBS. I need to get the extension, the plugin, that shows resource usage, because I'm very curious to know which of my resources eats the most. I'm sure it's Live2D, but you know. Or VTube Studio. You'd watch it. So I know this is unlikely, but I think it would be neat for like 5 streamers to come together and do a bunch of OBS and VTuber other tips as tricks as a massive collab. Ooh, like, I feel like a lot of us still use a lot of the same tricks. A lot of my technical wizardry comes from combining OBS like plugin functions and then doing some extra bullshit inside of Mix It Up. Like, I have a specific conditional. It's how my zooms actually function. So the zoom is powered by move transition. But this button is tethered and set up in such a way that regardless of what scene I'm on, it works. And it's the same button press. So if I'm over here, for example, on this scene, give it a second to load. If I'm on this scene, the zoom works here as well. And I basically set up a pseudo conditional that checks what scene I'm on, and then it runs it based on if it's on that scene or not. It's really cool. It's basically, if on this scene, do this. If on this scene, do this. And it's not a conditional in an official capacity, but it just works. And it's very, very handy for VTuber zooms. Like, I just figured, I figured out how to do the zooming function. Oh, God. My computer is struggling. Did you know that there's a free tablet app that works like a Stream Deck? Yeah, I know about that. I still just use a Stream Deck because it's easier and I like the plugins for it. And also, I can change the icons. Hee hee hee. I also don't own a tablet, so I feel like getting a tablet is a little bit more expensive than buying a Stream Deck. A Stream Deck is like $120. I'm not sponsored, by the way. You can get a small one for about that price. You want to know how much an iPad is worth? Like over $1,000, bitch. You think I made a money? You have 2 phones and a 10-inch tablet. Here's the problem. I have 1 phone. Technically, I have 2 now, but the main phone that I use is used for doing, this, the facial capture. Making me look nice and pretty and hot. Yeah, that requires a phone. Takes a lot of technological work to make this beautiful face happen. Meow, meow. Hey, by the way, say hi to Tonka. He is here. I don't know if you can hear him purr, but he is on the lap. Yeah, it's good to have a backup anyways. Yeah, it's my old phone. I don't know if I think I mentioned this. I wound up finally upgrading my phone after so long. I was well overdue for a phone upgrade. Like, I was out of contract for like 5 years. The crazy thing is, my previous phone, which was an iPhone X, in case anyone was wondering, it is the minimum requirement to do facial tracking for VTuber, by the way. At least, the iOS phone tracking. I finally upgraded from an X after 5 fucking years of having it. And I only upgraded it because I pretty much was out of memory, and I was at the point like, damn, I can't do shit right now because I ain't got no memory, and I am not about to clear up my phone. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. How are we doing tonight? Welcome on in. Hello, Oikipo. Welcome in. Welcome. Oi, raid, opening the door. The key ties have arrived. Hello, key ties. How are we doing, sillies? Welcome on in. Hello, welcome. Welcome to my little corner of the net, in case you were wondering who this lovely face is. Hello, my name is Inklypuff. I am your local Wi-Fi waifu, here to help you have a fun time in the net. You are in the digital world now. Yippee! But yeah, we are just yapping right now. We were supposed to play Animal Crossing, but like I accidentally got caught monologuing in 4K, so we're just yapping tonight. How was your stream? What were you doing? Phasmophobia? Oh my god, were you getting scared? Did you cry? Did you piss a little? Did you tinkle? Did you get so scared, or were you crushing it? Were the ghosts scared of you? I hope they were scared of you. I mean that in the nicest way. I don't mean that in a way that they, like, you were intimidating and scary. I mean that you just strike fear in the ghost's heart. You screamed a couple of times. Oh. Well, I hope you had fun at least. Phasmophobia, I feel like, is a great Halloween Eve game. But yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about streaming stuff, and we're just talking about, like, OBS. I was talking about my very, very convoluted setup. I noticed this over time as a VTuber. I'm sure you understand this, Oi. That when you stream for a very long time, your setup gets more and more complex, and you're like, you look back and like, wait, how the fuck did I do all of this? So I was talking specifically about how I have like 45 scenes in my OBS and counting. I do a lot of nested scene stuff. And then we got on the sub-tangent of how I have this zoom functioning, because it's actually way more complicated than you may think, because we can zoom, and then we can zoom further beyond, and then we can zoom back. It's like, what is your thing? The name seems pretty specific. Oh, do you mean like what is your shtick, or are you talking about like what is it that they do? The name is very familiar because I feel like they've come in here before, I believe. But I hope you're having a good one. If anyone needs to relax, if anybody needs to raid and dash, I totally understand. We're just yapping for a little bit, doing our little bit of pre-Halloween pre-gaming, because tomorrow's a big spooky holiday. I will not be here tomorrow, unfortunately. I will let you guys enjoy your Halloween and enjoy your festivities. Enjoy spending time with your family and your friends and going door to door collecting the candy. I will be over here on the couch playing Pokemon, as always. You do sneak in a few lurky lurks every now and then. That is true. That is very true. That's probably why they seem familiar to you, Koru. Maybe you've seen them before in passing. We do have quite a few people that poke their head in every now and again. You never know it's crazy that you never know who is chilling in chat, and you're like, oh my god, they're a streamer too. Happens more often than you think, actually, on Twitch. It's so funny because Twitch does this thing sometimes where like I'll be sitting in like my analytics, right? I'll be doing like my stream review or whatever. It's like the overview, and it says, oh, hey, this person that spends a lot of time in your channel also streams. It fucking outs them. I'm like, oh, they stream, do they? Yeah, rubs my hands together like a fucking fly, about to feast on the pumpkin pie. Oh my god. So does anyone have any fun plans for Halloween? Does anyone got anything cool happening tomorrow? Any cool costumes that you may be doing? Exposed. Yeah. I do be rhyming. Call me Mrs. Mix-a-Lot. Because baby got back. I feel like Twitch is like 60% streamers watching. Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. Or in the remaining 40, maybe not 40. The remaining 30% are people who are aspiring streamers that maybe don't have the setup or the know-how or haven't like taken the leap to figure it out yet, but they like in their head, man, I want to be a streamer one day. That thought has crossed their mind multiple times. And then the remaining 10% are people that just like watching streams and throwing something on. The remaining 10% are just artistic individuals or folks just trying to get their work done. They throw the shit on the side monitor, they let it play, and then they're doing hot girl shit. They are busy doing raids and critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. They're too busy getting tilted at the towers in Fortnite. They are too busy fucking up and ganking the junglers in League of Legends. Is ganking the junglers a thing? I don't think it is, but I don't play League of Legends. I'm just married to a guy that plays League of Legends. Too busy doing power washing. Dude, I picked up Power Washing Simulator the other day. I've had the game since like, I think the Steam sale last year, and it's just kind of been sitting there menacingly on my computer until the other day I'm like, you know what? You know what I'm in the mood for? I am in the mood to wash a fucking car! So I opened the game and goddamn, that was the most therapeutic shit ever. I just like zoned out for like 3 hours. Next thing I know, I was like washing some person's backyard. I was washing the couch swing outside. I'm like, this is great. I love this. I've been playing Power Wash Sim just as a brain empty thing in your friends on Steam that I know are IRL. It's like, why are you sinking hours into Power Wash Sim? And they don't get it. I saw a friend of mine play Power Wash Sim for the first time. Like, this is the stupidest shit ever. This is so dumb. Why does anyone ever play this? And then he proceeded to like wash the car like, oh my God, this is so cool. And then he did the second level. He's like, this is the best game ever. I get it now. And I'm like, see, you get it. Seems dumb on the surface, but it's so much more. It's just satisfying. Someone give me Dead by Daylight. Oh, someone just gave you Dead. Nice. Enjoy. Another game that my friends have been really wanting me to get in, it's just one friend, it's Leo, but it's called Web Fishing. It's a game that's like Animal Crossing kind of esque, where you got these little animal dudes and you just fish with a bunch of people. It seems really cute and cozy. Perfect brain empty AFK kind of game. But I don't know. I mean, it's like $5, but I'm hesitant to play because apparently, I don't want to spread misinformation, but apparently there's like a problem right now with the game where people can leak your IP address or something like that. They basically, I don't know, they hijack your mail or they do like an overflow or something like that and like really just mess up your game if they're in your lobby spamming your message box. So until that gets fixed, I'm not playing the game. Web fishing is an addiction. Sounds like a super secure web application. Ooh. Just for online play then? Oh my. Something like that. The dev says they're planning on getting it fixed. I think it was just an oversight on their end that needs just, tying up. But that was a big fuss. I think Henya the Genius got hit with it. I'm sure there's a clip floating around. So let me see if I can find it, actually. Let me see if I can find the Henya clip. Because she was playing web fishing, and I think Henya web fishing. It's kind of crazy how this game is just getting picked up, because like I've heard about this for like a week and a half. Like Leo was super into it, and now all of a sudden, like this week, people are like all over it. I don't know where that is. Hang on. Web fishing hack. I don't fucking know. Do 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 do. Oh, wait a minute. Tonight is the night that Tonight's the night that the new album of Epic the Musical's releasing. Yeah, that's a huge oversight. Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know the technicality of it, but basically they could cause a lot of graphical glitches and like I don't know, like just make the game borderline unplayable. and it like locks up your HUD. I don't exactly know. People are saying, oh my god, it's gonna like, they're gonna steal your Steam account. Oh my god, they're gonna hack into your PC. That's not how things work on Steam. Like leaking your IP, sure, that can very much happen, but like all someone really needs to do that is like a fucking packet sniffer. And like anyone can do that regardless of your game. Shh, don't tell anyone I told you that though. But like, people are like, my IP! No! My IP! Yeah, I'm holding off until they at least update it. But let me see, where was it? Is it in games? Also, apparently Nintendo has dropped Nintendo Music, which is a thing. I'll pull up that video too. That's a thing that's happening, which is weird to me. Nintendo Music is a thing. I don't know what's with Nintendo lately, just shadow dropping shit left and right, but they've been doing that. It's the funniest thing ever. Let's see. It's quite odd that they would drop that all of. I know, it's really interesting. Oh, she deleted it! No! Your tweet had the thing that I was looking for! You bitch! Why would you do this? No! Damn. They deleted it. No, you keep it up. Fuck. I was trying to find the Henya clip. God damn it. Keep things up. Don't delete history. I hate it when people do that, and it's like the one reference point that I had. Let me see. Maybe I can find it on YouTube. Maybe. That surprised me after all those years. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, I should not be doing this on the VOD account. Let me switch account. I'm trying to keep my VOD account as pure as possible. Trying not to look at videos, because it does give me weird recommendations, which is great. Let's see. There, okay, main account. Let's see. Henya web phishing hack. I don't know. No. Damn it, it's not there. People haven't uploaded the clip. I'm so sad. Damn. Damn. I want to check her Twitch, and then I'm going to be done. If it's not there, it's not there. I really want to give the context of what it looks like, and that clip does show it pretty well. Henya the genius. People are in her offline chat. That's wild. Anyway, videos. Clips. I need clips. Show all. Top from this week? I don't know if that's the clip. I don't think it is. Not for sale letters. Hacking via mail. Ah, I think this is it. Okay, I found it. I finally found it! Yippee! I did it, y'all! I did it! That took like a million years. Okay. OBS, Syn, Projector, HD60S. Full screen! All right, React Andy really quick. Hi, everybody. It's me. So this is a clip of Henya experiencing this weird thing that's happening. So let's just look at this. The web phishing hack, if you will. Oh, damn. Okay, hit this.
Thank you, everybody. If you send me a gift,
like, it's just borderline unplayable. I don't know if she's able to move.
Yeah.
But yeah, the textures just get fucking whacked out, dude.
File right now. So, don't
So,
send me anything for now.
So it's just weird. But yeah, it just becomes kind of unplayable, I guess. Yeah, it's a personalized DDoS attack. It's a bug, not necessarily because this happened because of a player. Like, they're spawning giant objects, and then if they spawn enough of them, it can crash the game. So it's like targeted, not DDoSing, but like just harassment is what can happen, evidently. And the people that have been doing this are targeting streamers playing the game. Because of course they would. So yeah. So it's more of an exploit, but it's got something to do with how the chat messages work. Wait, what's the subject? We were just talking about the web phishing, air quote unquote, hack that's been going on. Because someone got Henya, basically.
If you send me a gift, I can't
And like, they're just
watch it
pulling
right
out
now.
these
I
giant
recently bought
items.
My game and yeah. I can't really open up my mail
phishing.
file right now.
And she said she can't open her mail file. So basically, she's unable to open up her I guess her mailbox.
開けれなくなっちゃったから、プレゼントはね、送らずに個人でね、持ってていただければと思います。
Poor Henya, dude. Poor Henya. But yeah, that's kind of what happened there. Ooh, not the speed test being present. Oopsies. That could dox me. On what is called web fishing. It's like a cozy little fishing game where you can like run around as little animals and just like fish. It's a little indie game. But yeah, people can also like grab your IP, which is a normal thing that can happen in games. It's just kind of the risk that you run playing in open lobbies, but shh, don't tell anyone I said that. You're a nerd with a background in white hat things. I bet. I bet you know. If you want to look into it, you can look into web phishing hack, and then you can probably find some posts about it on Twitter to get further context. But yeah, I've kind of heard about it in passing. I haven't played the game myself. I only really just know about it because Leo recommended it to me about a week and a half ago, and I bought it last week, and I haven't touched it. So I saw that, I'm like, oh, so if there's that shit happening and there's kind of a vulnerability thing, I will wait until they fix that, until I play it. So I'm good. Haven't experienced anything because I haven't played the game yet. You know what game I have been playing? Spirit City Lo-Fi. I have unlocked all of the little critters. I have caught them all. Every single one of them. As it turns out, that game is really, really easy to 100% if you are an artist and you just have it sitting in the background. Very easy to bin. Very easy. All right. Now, let us look at Nintendo Music. Because why? Why would they? Why? Whose idea was this? Whose idea? Animal Crossing on the phone.
Listen to music from some of your favorite Nintendo games.
I just want to know whose idea was this?
A smart
Whose
device
idea?
app that lets you stream or download music to the app for offline listening.
Whose idea? Who did this? Hell yeah, I love listening to the entire Splatoon soundtrack.
Such as Animal Crossing, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, and
True.
more.
You are right.
You can listen to curated playlists.
You are right. The music is probably more useful than the alarm clock. Good for background work. RIP to the folks that make curated playlists. So like the Nintendo Aero Frutiger playlist. 07 of those boys. Say goodbye to the Animal Crossing and Rain to Help You Sleep playlist because those are for sure fucking getting nuked off of YouTube. With the event of this, all of the YouTube playlists are going bye-bye. It's a matter of time.
It's based on different themes.
You best be saving. Get your fucking YouTube to MP3 downloader ready to go if you want to be able to listen to these songs and put it in a curated playlist that you make on your own time. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, can it sync on an iPad? I don't know. They're making their own app, which the weird thing is like, yeah, it makes sense. Put out the songs, but like, why does it need to be on an app? Like, sure, if you want to do it, but like, why not put it also on like Apple Music or Spotify or YouTube Music? Make it more widely available for everybody. If you want to put it on the app so that way it can work with Alarmo, sure, whatever. But like, do we really need another music app specifically for Nintendo Music? Because, you know, as much as I do love the Animal Crossing soundtrack, I would like to be able to put it with the soundtracks of other games that have like nice ambient soundtracks. You know? That's just me though. That's just me.
From Princess Zelda to Yoshi.
But this is nice.
Some
It
playlists
is
feature
nice
music
having
inspired by
dedicated
specific
playlists.
characters.
But I sincerely doubt that there's going to be a playlist that just includes the fucking Wii Shop themes or like the ambient, like, you know, Arrow Fruitiger type playlists of the 3DS and Wii U era. They're not gonna be there, straight up.
While others are based
Yeah.
on opening moments and boss battles.
Boss battles! So we got some
If you're
Kirby
looking
in
for
there.
tunes that'll match your
It
energy,
is interesting because the only exception to these songs being out or not, from what I understand, the Pokemon soundtracks are on Apple Music. Like, you can buy them and listen to them. They're on Apple Music. Pokemon at least had the foresight to release them.
or even playlists to fit your mood.
But it's odd that Nintendo, you have access to these songs. Why not just put there?
Can't find the
Okay,
playlist
wait a
for-
minute. Hold on. I may stand corrected. The Arrow Fruitiger playlists may exist. I am now seeing slideshow, nostalgic, photo channel, Wii channels. They may be back. We might be cooking. We might have some of the ambient music playing from lobbies. Okay, got it.
Can't find the playlist for
Only
you?
Scarlet Violet's on
You
the
can
app.
also create your own.
What? Down and down.
If you haven't had an opportunity to play a certain game and you're worried about spoilers,
Now, I will
you
say,
can filter that
spoiler
music out.
prevention, that is a nice feature. I will give
Allowing
credit
you
where
to
credit's
play
due.
songs from that game.
That is a good one. Let's see. Tamagotchi collection music? The Wii channels are here. Okay, I take back everything I said. This is hype. But like, what's gonna happen though? What's gonna happen if you play a Nintendo song music, like it's in a video edit, if you will? If you're not playing the game, but it's in the background of a YouTube video that you edited together. Are they gonna get rid of the YouTube videos that have these songs in it? Or that have them edited in? Because I'm worried about the ramifications of this app coming out and the fallout that will inevitably happen on YouTube following this release.
Also extend the length of certain tracks.
I am worried for creators. There's a specific Animal Crossing creator, I think his name is like Hunter H or something like that. Love his videos. He has some great documentaries and like little nuggets about Animal Crossing trivia, specifically with the GameCube version. But he's got great videos. He uses a lot of the Animal Crossing soundtrack. I'm worried about the future of his videos getting nuked.
By extending the length or looping a track, you can spend more time with
Now
a
this is a
particular
neat
song.
feature. Being able to extend it, 60-minute edits of just Pikmin music.
From recent releases to nostalgic classics.
Oh my god, we sports. We get the
From recent releases to nostalgic classics. More music will be added over time.
Put that. Put the Wii boxing winning music on loop for 60 hours, please, and thank you.
Enjoy Nintendo game music.
Yay,
now on
Wii
your smart
Sports.
device.
Nintendo Music.
Now, will we have Smash Bros? Actually, I need to look back on the playlists. Did they have
music will
Smash
be
Bros
added over
Ultimate? Or will they have the other Smash Bros? Because I need Target Test looping forever in high quality. And also, I am going to need Sticker Brush Symphony Brawl version, specifically.
Enjoy Nintendo game.
There's the Matt Boss theme. There was Smash. Okay, did I may have missed Smash. Okay, there's Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, Wind Waker, Splatoon 2, Skyward Sword, which is a banger, 64, title screen Pikmin. I'm scrubbing through this. Hang on. Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, Metroid Prime, Nintendogs, Ocarina of Time, Wii, Mario Galaxy, Breath of the Wild. Trying to scrub for every little bit. Mario Odyssey, more Zelda Ocarina of Time. This looks like Yoshi's Island, Mario Bros, Metroid Prime, Donkey Kong Country, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is great. They got a phenomenal soundtrack there. Let's see. Kirby Star Allies, Splatoon 3, Breath of the Wild, Tamagotchi Collection, Mario Kart. Okay, they got the Mute City there. Opening theme from Star Fox 64. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Do they have Animal Crossing New Leaf? That's gonna be important. New Leaf got a better OST than New Horizons. Changed my mind. The only reason I say that is because Animal Crossing New Horizons has that one song that goes and it's so annoying. So can I ask a loaded question? Like, why is this a thing? Who listens to music from games on the regular? Me? Hi, this is for me. This is for me. I listen to video game music all the time. I listen to music in four genres. I listen to video game music. I listen to anime OSTs, or just, Japanese music in general, because I vibe with it heavy. I listen to lo-fi, and then I listen to pop shit. I listen to the pop shit, the shit that you hear on TikTok, which really it's not really pop shit. It's just, it's whatever is the vibe. It's the random shit of the month. Sometimes it's musicals, sometimes it's alt music, sometimes it's rock music, sometimes it's pop music. It's the everything else category, okay? But for the most part, I be listening to OSTs from games, and I listen to anime. That's usually the vibe. You start sweating whenever someone goes, so what type of music do you listen to? Like, do you want the real answer or do you want the fake one? If a coworker asks me that, I just tell them, oh yeah, I really love listening to Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift. Like, don't get me wrong, they're great. But like, if they're more of an in the know person, like they're chill like that, I'll tell them, yeah, I listen to Chappelle Roan. If they're chill, I'll be like, all right, let me put you on some shit. And then I start blasting Bang Bang from fucking Splatoon. Bang Bang. Bada bang bang. Bow, ba-da-now. Bow, ba-da-now. Music made by Soken, aka Final Fantasy 14. Gay music is great. It's lovely. Trust me when I say, if you want to have an enriched day, or you just want to have an easier time going to sleep at night, put on the Animal Crossing playlist. Animal Crossing music to help you fall asleep. Specifically the ones that have rain overlaid on top of it. Ugh, divine. Chef's kiss. Immaculate. I gobble it up every time. There's a regular people card playlist and the people who are cool playlist. Yeah, exactly. See, I got the weeb shit playlist, and then I got the normal playlist, which is like, the pop hits. It's giving, like, I tried to remember every single song that was trending by the point of like 2016 and before that. And then I might sprinkle in some TikTok bangers just to test to see if whoever's in the car with me is really chill like that, But you get your classics in there. You got your Under My Umbrella, and then you got the bow bow now bow bow feel good bow bow now bow bow. It's the road trip playlist. It is legitimately over 40 hours long. I'm covered on every single road trip ever. Happy Halloween, Red. Cheers. We're looking at this stupid shit that Nintendo shadow dropped today, which is music. They're dropping a music app. Nobody asked for this. Put it on Spotify. Put it on YouTube Music. Just why? Why an app? I don't want to download another thing. I just downloaded Pokemon TCG Pocket, which is fun, by the way. I enjoy TCG Pocket. It's actually really good. Worth downloading so far. I got so many Charizards, I don't know what the fuck to do with them. It's fun though. Oh my god, Nintendo doing something smart? Impossible. Although I was combing through there because I was trying to see if they had the because someone had said that yes, there were Smash Bros. Songs on this, but I'm not seeing Smash Bros. I'm seeing Metroid, Kirby, Pokemon, Mario Galaxy, Ocarina of Time, Splatoon, Fire Emblem. I'm not seeing other Fire Emblem songs, which is interesting. Let's see. Okay, 8 Deluxe, Goal, Zelda, Animal Crossing, New Horizons. I think that's a red flag. We're not seeing Animal Crossing New Leaf in this playlist. That's a fucking red flag. That's a red flag. No sir. Eek. That's one yike for me. One singular yike. All right, well. That's quite something there, huh? No siree. No siree. The ripping card packs addiction got me like, just one more pack, real. I'm just like, I just want to open one more. Just one more. But I'm like, I'm at the point, I was talking to my mom about this because I called her on the way home from work. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry I'm late for the call. I was too busy playing Pokemon TCG. She's like, you're playing the trading card game on your phone? I'm like, yeah, they came out with an app. And I was playing that a little bit after work. I was just sitting in my chair opening cards and then doing like the little test, you know, the starter battles where you're like having a battle the shitty AI. I'm like, bitch, I've played the trading card game before. I don't need you to hold my hand in this light version of it. Oh, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying yourself. What do you mean you messed up? How did you mess up? What'd you do? What did you do? Looks like you need to have the Switch Online thing that you pay for the games online and stuff. Oh, well, I mean, I have Switch Online. I play Splatoon every now and again, so I be paying for that. That's no problem for me. To listen to the cool music anyway. Oh. How about we just do what we've always done, and we just, like, pull up Silva Gunner on YouTube and call it a day. Yeah, I feel like that's the play right there. I saw Smash in the video. My bad. Yeah, you would assume that's there, but no. Are we talking about how annoying hand-holding tutorials in games are? Oh, Lord. I was talking about the TCG game, the Pokemon TCG Pocket game that came out recently, and, like, I already know how to play the TCG. I'm a veteran. Like, I am one of the 5 people that played the TCG game. Like, yeah, I bought the cards growing up, but I also played the card game. I've actually been to, like, local tournaments. You know, back in the day, back when, like, you know, game stores used to, like, kind of, like, low-key would hand out gym badges. Like, they'd have, like, local tournaments and shit. I have gym badges from the olden days of Pokemon TCG, okay? I got the Cascade badge, okay? They were, like, your whole punch. You show up, you play a few matches, you get a badge. Call it a day. I have some of those, okay? I used to play the TCG game. I know what I'm doing. I don't like the hand-holding in the game. But I will say, having like a light version of the trading card game is kind of neat. It's kind of fun. I haven't played against another player yet, but I did open a lot of virtual card packs, and I thought it was neat. I think it would be interesting to see them integrate the actual TCG with the Pocket Edition. Like, you know how the TCG game, you have those QR codes that you can scan that give you the virtual set of the cards that you just opened? I think it would be really, really cool if you could scan that QR code and you get the same copies of those cards in your game, in the virtual one, and then you can play with them in the future. I think that'd be really cool. But, you know, Nintendo and Game Freak, they just hate free money, so, you know, what do I know? Slides in Sun and Moon. Oh my god. Listen. The tutorial in Sun and Moon wasn't that bad, everybody. I feel like people are being over dramatic about it. They're being over dramatic about the fucking tutorial segments in Sun and Moon. I'm lying. It was a lot. But I do say that as someone who loves Sun and Moon. Okay, I have always been in the camp of Sun and Moon were actually pretty fucking amazing games, and the community was too quick to hate on them. They were too quick to shun something that was trying to do something different, okay? I liked the Alola challenge. I liked the Totem Pokemon. I liked the game. I honestly didn't think it was that hand-holdy, but that's just me. I never played Pokemon, so you couldn't know. Aw, that's fair, that's fair. You play a lot of racing games, and I swear to God, if I gotta deal with another free game hand-holding me to the point I can't do shit until the tutorial's over, I'm gonna be pissed. I hate it when games do the tutorial segment, and they gave you, like, the special in-game currency. But then they force you to spend it. Like, no, I want to save that. I don't want to spend this. Why are you forcing me to spend this premium in-game currency to show me how it works? No, I know it's premium. Let me save it. Let me save it. Clash of Clans lets you do that. But no, any other game, you have to spend it. I'm like, no, let me back out. I don't want to spend it. You're going to rig the odds. They were a good game. Yeah, exactly. Let me save my gold, you damn rat. You see, you get me. You get me, names. You get me. Do you want to be called The Names, or do you want to be called Hezzy? Speaking of Game Freak, they did have like a leak. Oh, yeah. Whew. You must have missed that fucking 5-hour stream where we yapped about the Poke leaks. We went in depth on that. Oh, by the way, some of the tweets that wound up getting copyright striked or deleted, that's in the VOD. Those are in the VOD. We went over a lot of shit. So, you know, if you want to peep those, if you want to peep what was there before it got nuked, you have to watch the VOD. It was quite the experience. We really went in depth in it. And then as we were ending, more shit was getting dropped. Like Alola shit was getting dropped. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Not the leak, not the freak leak, not the Game Freak leak, Terra leak. Oh shit. The Octillery? Shit, bro. The Octillery? The Typhlosion? I was just honestly shook by the creation lore. I was shook by the creation lore. People are saying, it's not canon, but it explains a graphic that is in the canon. It explains a graphic that is shown in canon in the Sinjo ruins. That image is canon. There's a graphic from Game Freak explaining the meaning of the circles and the triangles in that image. So you may not like the fact that they are canon, but they're as close to canon as possible. That's just me. That's just me. If it comes from the horse's mouth, even if the horse ain't saying anything, the horse was thinking it. People in denial saying it was mistranslated. Even still. Yeah, it's canon until proven otherwise. Until Game Freak's like, no, none of this is canon. Sorry, it came from inside the horse. Is the Alola SP Pokemon good or better than normal? Oh, you're talking about Generation 7? Are you talking about... Sorry, are you talking about Pokemon Sun and Moon? Is that what you're talking about, Koru? They're pretty good. I liked them. One game you love because they don't make you spend premium currency is Asphalt 9. I've heard of the Asphalt series. I have not played a game. I think the last time maybe I played an Asphalt game was a DSiWare game that I purchased for like maybe $7 or $9. And I played it maybe one time and I was bad at it and I never played it again. Yeah, it was like something like a 1 terabyte leak, but to be fair, it's not much than the Giga leak. It's not much than the Giga leak from 2020 or whoever did that. I don't know. Umi bro, I feel like the Terra leak is as big, if not bigger, than the Giga leak from 2020. This is bigger. At least as far as Pokemon standards. It didn't have as much of a rippling effect to the gaming community as a whole, but when it comes to Pokemon standards, this is the hugest leak. This is bigger than the Space World leaks, in my opinion. Like Space World, yeah, we got a bunch of beta designs and cool shit. We got beta designs, lore, and information on future projects. We got confirmations of games that haven't happened yet. There are source codes for games, beta builds of games. We got a shitload of information. Like I said, we went pretty in depth with it on a previous stream, so I won't like rehash it here. But God, like it was a treasure trove of information, and like going through that and experiencing the leak in real time as things were dropping, that's a moment in gaming history. We lived through gaming history with that leak. And it's still ongoing. There's more. There's another 40 gigabyte leak that dropped today. That's got more information on Alola. I don't know why that got caught, but I think that's funny. What's new, pussycats? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's new, pussycats? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Play that song again! What's new, pussycats? Hello. Yeah, today, Centro leaks. Or not Centro leaks, depending. If you know, you know. Where? Centro. Go to Centro. Centro's not necessarily the source of the leak. It doesn't come from the bro, but he does repost a lot of the shit that winds up trickling from 4chan. So he's a great aggregator of the leaks, basically. Oh my. Hope you're doing well, rats. 98 rats fighting a war. What war are they fighting? What? How hard are they fighting? Centro. Yes, correct. That is exactly how you spell it, actually. You'll know because they got like a red it's a red background and a white Pokeball, I think, and then like the text Centro over it, and then they have like a bunch of Pokemon posts, and they've been like quote tweeting an account that says not Centro. It's really Centro, but shh, don't tell Game Freak that. You forgot. That's totally fine. That's understandable. Have a nice day. Ultra Sun and Moon is 100% great games. Stuck behind. No, I disagree with that. The only game you finished was Ultra Sun. You started with Y. Yeah, Pokemon X and Y are pretty weak games in the installment of the Pokemon games. However, I dare venture to say that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were super solid entries, and were not held back by the generation. They could have definitely been looking at the leaks, they could have been way better if they were like on the Switch and like, fully fleshed out like they wanted it to be. But like, it was a great generation. The character designs were wonderful. The Pokemon designs were great. I kind of liked the Z-move mechanic, and also Ultra Beasts were fun. It was probably one of the most fun ways to hunt for shinies, for sure. Instead of having to like soft reset over and over and over again, or breed a bajillion Pokemon, you could just go through a wormhole, play a fun little mini game, get a shiny Pokemon, maybe. That shit was fun. I liked it. Okay, now let it happen to EA. What? Oh, you're talking about the currency stuff. You don't need to pay the premium currency. You can earn their currency through challenges and events. You just gotta grind for it. Let EA suffer the same shit, and they will realize they've been starving their fan base for good games since 2012. Are we talking about Pokemon, or are we talking about another game? Are you talking about the racing game, Hezzy? What are the odds that Game Freak is making modules to do hella basic cybersecurity modules? Before, not likely. Now, very likely. I can almost bet your bottom bucks that Game Freak is now really, really into cybersecurity and have done an entire training module on how not to fall for a phishing scam. Oh, you're talking about the game leaks. Yeah. Oh, you're what you're saying is if they hacked in the EA, are you saying that if people hacked in the EA, they would get fucking nothing? Diabolical. I like being able to essentially nuke any wild Pokemon with your Z moves. See, that was fun. The light that burns 1,000 suns. Hell yeah! Now that's a move I can get behind! No, I believe it. EA is definitely the company of all time. Bro, all Game Freak interviews for a tech position is not gonna be like cybersecurity questions. It's just gonna be like trying to spot a phishing email, and they'll work from there. It's like, honestly, we will train you how to do this job. Only if you don't fall for security bullshit. Bro failed all of the cybersecurity checks. Apparently it started because bro was using his email address to sign up for some dodgy, horny websites. That's where all of this started. And then, a good old white hat hacker sees the name on the list like, that's interesting. I wonder if I can phish this guy. And well, what do you know? He was indeed phished, and bro uses passwords for a lot of things. It came from the oldest trick in the book. Click on a link, get fished, get hacked, bitch. I got your password now, nerd. Oldest fucking shit in the book. Classic textbook phishing scam. Yeah, it's really embarrassing. I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact that this guy got phished or the fact that this guy is using a company business email to sign up for porn sites. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. I don't know what's worse. Either way, I'm never seeing the light of sun ever. I will not be going outside ever. Did bro just use one password for all the web? Apparently. I'm just like, bro, even I wouldn't make that mistake. Not ever again. I have been got before, okay? I've gotten got before because I made the mistake of not changing a password on a website that had my credit card information. I have learned that lesson. Everything is a different password, and I remember none of them. Everything's different. I forget my password all the time. I hope they were at least fished with the, like, I'm your grandma and I need money or a print or whatever. Nah, it's like, hey, you want to see my cool little pictures? You want to see these itty bitties? Click the link in bio. Probably some shit like that. I would love to be a fly on the wall for that. This is why having a password manager or even using a passkey do be important. Honestly, yeah. Who needs a password manager? I got the old notebook right here. It just takes me 5 years to flip through them, like, which password is it? And then I type it, and I'm like, fuck, it's outdated because I forgot it, and I didn't have the notebook on me, and I reset the password to something else. And then I did the old screenshot, I'll remember to write this down later, and then I didn't remember it. Tale as old as time. Bitwarden, is that one of your password managers? Or better yet, if they really need to keep the stuff, yeah, security key. Yeah. Pumpkin. Hello. How are you doing, Evelina? Hello. Uh-oh, not the ads. Let me take a sippy of water. This is a good reminder. Please stretch and drink some water. Oh! That was my spinal cord, if you heard that. Oh, hi! I'm good. We're yapping. We were gonna play Animal Crossing, but I got stuck yapping. We're talking about cybersecurity, and we're clowning on the Pokemon Giga Leak right now. How are you doing, Evelina? You got any cool plans for tomorrow? Or today? I don't know what time zone you're in, but happy Halloween! Yapping? No, 3 hours. We've been yapping for 3 hours and 30 minutes. The uptime is a lie because we had a stream crash in the middle. When the internet decided to go die for a little bit, they're like, ugh, I'm dead. And then I unplug some shit and replug some shit, and then it's alive again. Yeah, so we've been yapping for a hot minute. Not the, are you a dirty boy, Game Freak? Yes. Yes, ma'am, I am. I am a dirty boy. Clicks on the link. Pulls up the biggest, you got loser. Got any plans for Halloween then? I personally don't have plans because I don't have a costume. Kids in my neighborhood don't really do trick-or-treating on my street, so I don't got candy. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna have a low-key day. I'm gonna go to work, come home, make lasagna and some apple cider, like some spiced apple cider homemade. And I am going to have a lovely, lovely evening on the couch with my cats playing Pokemon or Animal Crossing, whatever my heart desires in the moment. Oh yeah, it's a spiced cider recipe. I yoinked it and stole it from my mother-in-law. Cats, hell yeah. I got kitties. I got 2 of them. I got 2 boys. You're so jealous. You should be. My cats are wonderful. But yes, it is a recipe I stole from my mother-in-law. Pro tip. You ever wind up in a relationship with someone, especially if you're married to them, try to yoink as many recipes from your in-law as possible, because your spouse is going to one day like long for the cooking of their parents, right? For example, my husband, like, man, I really like the way how my mom cooked this growing up. steal the recipe, make it yourself. It's just like how mom made it. And then your spouse will love you forever and they'll never leave. It's the best trick. What are the kitties' names? Nice try! You're not gonna get my passwords today, phishing scammer. I'm kidding. It's Venti and Tonka. I would not use, pro tip, never use your fucking pets' names as passwords. That's a stupid idea. I don't use my pets' names as passwords, by the way. Yeah, exactly. You should not. Never in a million years. None of my pets, current or old, have been my passwords ever. Like, that was like one of the first things that my mom taught me. Like, don't now, sweetie, don't use your pet's names for a password because someone will ask you, what's your pet's name? And then they will try to get in your account. Don't do that. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks, Mom. Yeah, even for security, no, absolutely not for security questions. My security questions at this point, whenever I'm prompted to make them, they're ironic jokes at this point. They're just fucking memes. Like, none of them are serious, have anything to do with me. They're just fucking memes. You only use the last four digits of your social... Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Did you know that there was a giant social security leak recently? Yeah. What's your pet's name? What street did you live on? What's your mother's maiden name? Are a lot of common ones that are really fucking dumb and are easily socially engineered into people. Use a password manager, put a password in the answer field for the security question. Ah, there you go. That could work. Or do the silly thing and be ironic. Use memes. What's the name of your first pet sans Undertale? Golden. No one's gonna name their cat Sans Undertale. What was the name of your high school mascot? Left Shark. You know, you get bullshit like that. Oh my god, that would be so funny, bro. What's the name of your high school teacher? Obama. You know, bullshit. Just bullshit through them. And then write them down. Or, you know, password manager. I don't trust the password managers. Because what happens when those get hacked and have a security breach? What then? What then, atheists? What then? Nothing safe. The odds of someone breaking into my house and finding my book with all the passwords in it for all of my entire life, very low, very slim. The odds of a cybersecurity hacker getting into a password manager thingy, very high. It's the gold mine of getting into people's shit. What's the name of your elementary school? Was one of the security questions you can recall. Like that. The elementary school one doesn't make sense to me because I feel like that one is so publicly available. What's the name of the street that you grew up on? If you live in America, your information's out there in the public. It's out there in the wild. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a minor or not. Data brokers don't give a shit. They will fully dox your full street address. So that one doesn't make any sense to me. And it's crazy because those data brokers, they will like link as well people who like your family members. And then you could just go like, oh, this person's related to this person who is so-and-so. And so they go into your parents' profile and it's got a list of all the places they lived. And then a cybersecurity hacker could just like figure it out to do the deductive math. Like, oh yeah, just this address. That's your home address that you grew up in. Big brain. Like, what? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Wait, when did the LastPass hack? I don't know. If it's properly compartmentalized, it doesn't matter if they get into it. That's true. If we're being real for real, it's scary easy now how difficult it is to remotely control. Yeah, people getting remote access to other people's computers. People are way too trusting of other people. I will say a lot of people are way too trusting of open source programs that are on GitHub. Because just because, oh yeah, you can look at the code and parse through it, that doesn't really mean anything. The code could still just be very much malicious. You know, a developer could be well trusted for a long time and then sneak something into his code one day, update the source code, and then people download it, and bam, they got by someone trustworthy. It's happened before. I will say, I'm someone who has blindly trusted things from GitHub. I'm like, okay, I'll download this because I don't have any other options. This fits a very niche problem for me, so I will get this program. And I'm like, I just downloaded something blindly without even looking into it or the person that made it. That's not a wise idea, but that's the point we're at in the internet. We're way too trusting of other strangers on the internet. I wrote your passwords into a notebook in the middle of a notebook that has nothing to do with passwords, and it's written so that people can't tell what the heck it's about. And you have many notebooks. See, you get me, Neveline. You get me. The odds are you probably will never find the book that has the passwords. That's not in the thing that you're expecting it to be in. Oh, you think it's gonna be in this book? Loud incorrect buzzer. The passwords are in the sketchbook. Guess which one? I secretly just like make all my art, but it's all just passwords. I make my art with my passwords. That's how it works. Most people either use Most people either one use another password manager, or two, they don't put all their eggs in one place. True. You're professional software dev, and if I could post to GitHub, I will not be downloading shit from GitHub. Yeah, people be way too trusting of GitHub. Whoopsies. Me too. Ooh. At least I haven't, to my knowledge, I haven't got yet. So that's good, at least. At least people in the Pokemon community are trustworthy. Yippee! Like, don't ask why I was downloading PK Hex. Okay, the reason I got PK Hex is because I needed to change information on a save of mine that had personal information that I was thinking about streaming one day to finish. Okay, I was editing some Pokemon information around and trainer ID information around. I just didn't want to dox that on stream if I ever showed it, okay? That's all I did. But, like, getting PK Hex was just like, this is, like, the most dodgy way to get this, probably. This is the most dodgy thing ever. Just for full clarification, I wound up editing the saves of a handful of games that I may show them one day. I just wanted to edit the names around. I mean, Game Freak trusts GitHubs with all of their source code from multiple games. Why wouldn't you? You know what? You're so right. You're so right. You know what? I was overthinking it. You're so right, Entity. If someone does get passwords and stuff, the website does support 2FA, then it's a good thing since you can't reset them. Exactly. 2FA. In order to take over any of my accounts that matter, you need to A, have my password book in hand, and B, have my 2FA thing in hand, whatever device it may be on. You need to have both of those in hand. And in order to get that on hand, you basically gotta murder me. So, at that point, you win, because I'm dead, and all of my life is yours now. Yippee! The truth is, in 90% of the case, security is more of a deterrent rather... Yeah, exactly. The less people have to... Here's the thing. This is kind of how it works with, like, at least vehicle robberies, right? I'm equating cybersecurity to vehicle robberies. If the door is unlocked to the car, you are more likely to get robbed than if you lock your vehicle. Because if someone pulls on your door handle and it's locked, they're going to move on to the next car. Unless you got something that is obviously really shiny and good, like right there, then you're probably going to need a rock and break in. But like if there's nothing in there, nothing's really enticing, they're like, this is too much work to get into. Next car down the road, got an unlocked car, hell yeah, free shit to loot. They're gonna move on to the next easiest thing. Same thing with like cybersecurity. Like most hackers, they're not gonna put in as much effort to someone who's got like, they're using like hashed passwords that are in a password manager. They're using all the they're doing really well with their security questions. They don't use the same password twice. They have 2FA turned on. They're not as likely to try to brute force that than someone who uses the same password on everything that's a grandma and that she has no idea what 2FA is. You know? I'm just saying, it's the same thing. Humans are lazy. Humans won't go out of their way to look for things if it's an adverse task. Case in point, I actually made this tweet earlier today. If you're an artist or if you're a VTuber, and you're like on a site like Blue Sky or Twitter or whatever, put your links places that are easily searchable and findable, like when you first land on the page. Specifically on Blue Sky, I see way too many VTubers that do not have their Twitch linked or a YouTube channel linked. They just have their card. Some of them, they may have their card linked or their link aggregator, like their link tree, which, great, cool, good for you. But most people, 99% of laymen's, people who are interested in watching content for content creators, they're not going to click your link aggregator. Some do, most don't. The more links that someone has to click to get a place, the less likely they are to follow through with the task. That's just kind of how it is. So that's why you should be really smart with your bio space that you use on on your social media. Make every fucking character count. And put as many clickable links as possible. On my Blue Sky, I got my Twitch handle and my YouTube handle. And then I got my link aggregator. I get the two ones that I want people to click on. If you're feeling lazy, you're probably going to go to those and like not go to anything else. And that's fine. But, most people aren't going to go to the card. Same thing with like cybersecurity. Same thing with like robbing vehicles. It's like people are going to do what's easy. People are lazy. People don't think, That's why, also, when you're a streamer, you should have bots that, occasionally shill your shit, because sometimes people are so lazy, they don't even look at your panels. They don't even scroll down the stream. They don't even know that you have a donation link. They don't even know that they don't even know you have a throne. And then, here's a convenient link right here in chat. Right there. Whoa, that's crazy. Just put it in front of people, and people are more likely to click. It's that easy. It's psychology 101. If it's easy to do, people are more likely to do it. Big brain. Keep that in mind going forward in life, my fellow content creators. Yeah, exactly. It's online jingle keys. You just go dangle, here's the keys, here's the link, it's right here, grab it, You get it, though, you get it. Life tips. That's your social media hack of the day, in case anyone wanted that. I swear, the Terra leak was a massive domino getting bigger, and honestly, and all it takes is one little fucky wucky oopso boingo, and then the whole stack of cards comes tumbling down. It's the domino effect, the butterfly effect, as we like to call it. Yeah, we always say that there is no way for something to be 500% secure. Don't outrun the bear, just outrun your energy. Don't gotta outrun the bear, just outrun your energy. Or just the average person's attention span. You don't gotta be the most secure thing on the planet, you just gotta be annoying for hackers to, like, move on to the next guy. Really and truly. I got you. You're tired. Me too. I am EP too. God, we're already coming up on 4 hours of streaming. Almost. Like, we're at like 3 hours and 45 minutes according to my OBS timer. Let's ignore the uptime and stream. The stream says 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a lie. I've been doing way more than that. We have been here for a hot minute. Also, have I been too loud this whole time? Have I been accidentally peaking this whole time? I think I accidentally set the gain too high on my microphone. Whoopsies to your eardrums. Pardon me. I'm loud. I'm sorry. Speaking of being loud, I saw this video. I saw this video from Sun Kenji. I don't know how many of you guys watch other VTubers, specifically like bigger VTubers or like the big indies, but if you don't know Sun Kenji, he's a phenomenal content creator. He's so fucking funny. I saw a video of him with his brother. They were doing a smash or pass of VTubers, and basically Kenji was showing his younger brother images, like PNGs of different VTubers, and saying smash or pass, getting his brother's, innate knee-jerk reaction based on the vibes of the design, and then would show them a clip of the VTuber after he says smash or pass just to see. Bro's so unserious. He started with Porcelain Maid. He started with Joel. He did his brother so fucking dirty. It was so funny. But at some point in the video, Kenji's brother, he says yes to the design for a VTuber, but then listens to the clip and says no immediately after hearing her. And he's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, I don't know. It's the voice. It's the voice. And I'm like, hang on. I gotta sneeze. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't have to sneeze anymore. But yeah, his brother says, it's the voice. It's the voice. He's like, what do you mean it's the voice? He's like, I don't know. It's just so throaty. Like, it sounds like their voice is in the back of their throat. It's just, it's like not doing it for me. I'm like, what? And I was listening to the VTuber, and they just sound like that they have like a pretty just full voice. Like they have like a little bit of rasp, sure, but like the timbre to their voice sounded fine. It was just a weird one to me. I'm like, huh? That's odd. But it got me thinking. I was like, wait a minute. Like, this person, like this VTuber has like a pretty, like, normal sounding voice. And I'm like, wait, I feel like I've got a pretty, like, I don't know, like, not deep voice, but maybe like a rich voice. Like, I know I've got a lot of like natural, what's the word I'm looking for? I have a lot of natural fry to my voice. I know it's not the smoothest thing around, but I feel like my timbre is pretty full sounding. But I'm like, does that sound bad to some people? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't go out to say that I've got the best voice on the planet, but I'm like, it dawned on me that sometimes I guess like some people's voice can just put people off. I'm like, I never thought about that before. So I guess all that to say, now I'm a little bit more self-conscious about the way that I sound. I'm like, oh no, do I sound bad? Do I sound too throaty? Uh-oh. I don't know. It was just like the video, as funny as it was, it just unlocked a new fear for me. I'm like, I'm just like, that's something to think about, I guess. Because, like, here's the thing. I can probably push my voice further up. I can make it sound, like, smooth. But, like, to say a voice sounds throaty sounds weird because if we really, really think about the technicalities here, all voices are throaty. Because you want to know where the vocal cords are? Do you know where the vocal cords are on the human body? Just I'll let you take one fucking guess. Yes, it can sound like you're projecting your voice in different areas, but like you know what I mean. You've heard similar fears from other VTubers, and I'm like, for the longest time, I've been fine with my voice. Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna change it for anybody, but I'm like, I don't know. Does like my voice suit the character? Does it suit the design? I'm now like introspective now. I'm like, because I feel like my voice fits my personality, which, I'm very loud and confident and opinionated and silly and goofy, low-key a gremlin, but like also chill like that, I feel like it's fitting for me as a person. I'm like, does my voice fit my character? Uh-oh. Would it be better? Hang on. Would it be better if I, calmed my voice down and pushed it a little bit further up in my mouth instead of relying on the fullness of my voice? But I feel like if I do this, my voice is not as full sounding. It sounds calming and smooth, sure. I could also maybe do the low voice, but then I'm like, I don't know if I want to sustain that. But then I could do my customer service voice or my work voice. Hang on. thank you for calling so-and-so. Yeah, I could probably go into this voice and sustain it for a long time because this is like the voice that I use whenever I'm at work. But I don't know if I want to do that when I'm on stream because I don't know, I'm fucking chill. I like chilling now, you know? I know this my natural speaking chill voice is probably not the most appealing sounding thing, but like, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to change it. This is me at my most unfiltered, at my most fun, I think. You're gonna sleep now. Have a good one, Umi Bro. It was nice yapping with you as well. See you next time. Have a good night. But yeah, new fear unlocked. I'm like, uh-oh, does my voice sound bad? I could change it. To fit the character. But I'm like, character acting though. I don't know about that. Well, we'll see. Maybe. Speaking of the time, God, what time is it now? Oh shoot, it's like midnight. I probably need to wrap up too, so I think we could probably end it around this note. Seems like things are slowing down anyway. I've been having fun chatting with you guys though. I hope you guys had a good evening. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. As always, you know, if you haven't done so already, you've been enjoying the content, you've been enjoying the vibes. Make sure that you join the Discord. Follow me on all the platforms. Click all the buttons. Click the links. If you click a link, I hear your PP grows 20% bigger. But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. Shh. Not we. I see. No, we have. We have collectively had a good time. Yes. Not I. We had a good time. Now imagine hearing you say that in like the cutesy voice. True. It's like, you know, hang on, I can't even do this seriously.
You know, you should probably click a link. I hear it makes your pee-pee about 20% bigger, but you didn't hear that from me.
I don't know, I feel like I sound like a little fairy twink princess. Whoopsies. See, I can't say cursed shit like that without it sounding weird in another voice. I say it with this voice, it's normal. It's unhinged. I'm just one of the bros at this point, you know? Now, I could do the bro voice. Maybe, what if I just, like, re-debuted? What if I just, like, pushed my voice as low as it possibly could go and just, like, I don't know, man, did this voice? It was giving fairy and then immediately gremlin laugh. Listen, I can't take myself seriously. I laugh at my own jokes. I think I'm objectively hilarious, okay? As soon as I say things, I laugh at the joke. What's the worst is like when you're telling a joke and then you start cackling, like right before you even start the punchline. And because it's so funny in your head, you already know the ending to the joke and you're like, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. And then people are like looking at you laugh and then you say the joke and then they don't laugh. Worst feeling ever. I want to curl up and die every time that happens. I'm like, oh, joke didn't land. All right, I am moving to New Hampshire. I am moving away. I am going far, far away from here where nobody knows me. Oh yeah, that's why you're the worst storyteller. Dude, I'm the worst. No, I take the cake for worst storyteller because I go on rabbit trails. I have to like explain like 5 things to explain the setup to a story that was tangentially related to something that you said 30 minutes ago. That's how bad of a storyteller I am. Like, you may think, oh, she's a good storyteller because she just doesn't stop talking, but that's the problem. That there lies the problem. I don't shut up. You need to be like, I gotta go. Sorry. Oh, my bad. I try to relate to people with anecdotal experiences, but sometimes, despite my best efforts, I wind up accidentally hijacking a conversation. I'm sorry! It's my communication style. I'm sorry. Man, we live in a society. All right, who is doing the streaming shit right now? Let me see who's live. What friend is here? Who is doing fun stuff? Oh my god. Okay, question. Ooh, wait a minute. I had an idea, but then I might just say hello to them because I haven't got the. Oh god, she's been live for 5 hours. Oh no. That's a long time to stream. That is a long time to stream. Ooh. Who's doing? Should we go say hi to someone new, or should we say hello to someone we haven't said hello to in a hot minute? Who shall we say hello to? You know what? How about we say hello to somebody new? I don't think I've rated them before, but they've got a really cute model and they are adorable. And they're gonna be playing, I think, the Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and they literally just started their stream. So we are gonna go say hello to Scout on twitch.tuvalu. So make sure you guys stick around for the raid. Give them my best. We will be streaming on Friday. I'll figure out what we're doing. Then, Smile. Maybe Animal Crossing, maybe drawing, maybe Zelda. Who knows? It's the mystery surprise week. It's just whatever I'm feeling in the moment when I go live. So, you never know. Life's like a box of chocolates, and so are these streams. Why did my model freeze? Shake it off. Come on, there we go. Woo! Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you grab the raid messages as we are leaving. There will be some at the very end of the stream. But yeah, you guys have yourself a fantastic night. And yeah, I will see you guys Friday. Yeah, happy Halloween! Happy Halloween, gamers! Hope you have a fantastic night. Stay safe, enjoy the candy, don't eat too much, okay? I will know if you eat too much candy. Please don't. Just save some for later, okay? Anyway, bye! See you later, navigators!